Little quiz to start things off with. Who can guess whether or not I've got rid of the prison sentence? 10 points if you can guess. Sothan, Radware, Mindright, Bear, Chaz, Siddles, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's fair to say it's still ongoing. Not only is it still ongoing, watch this. We have picture-in-picture technology. Here you find me in another game. You did ruin the guess, Sothan. But to be honest, was there not a guess? Was there not some clue, Sothan, on screen? You think I actually did it, but I'm trying to deceive you. The other day I wanted to end myself because of work. Good morning, Radway. Good morning, Sothan and Mindright, Bear, Chaz, Siddles. How are we all? Yeah, so, as you can see at the top left of your screen right now, I am still 20 hours away from completing this prison sentence. And I've muted it at the moment because it is one endless mosquito sound. It's been... Regardless. At least that's my estimation from earlier. No, you were right, Sothan. And I am stuck here eating pea soup, salad, and bread, which is delivered to me every 6 hours. Well, not even every 6 hours. And how about that? No longer am I in prison for fines or road accidents. I actually evaded the police. I am a proper criminal now, and as a result, the game has treated me to some prison tattoos. I'm now 2 weeks into my and they're on everything as well. Like everything has the tattoo. Look, turns out, Dougie, I think this is the first time I've ever gone away for something that isn't just a fine or an environmental fine or a road accident with cousin. Therefore, I am now a hardened criminal. Grandma will judge you and tell you to go to church with her every day. So I have to just sit here and watch Topless Gun. So instead of subjecting you to hours of this, we're going to play some KCD today. I'm sure you understand. But first, in fact, I should probably eat everything. I'm going to eat my pea soup, eat my bread, drink my milk. Let's get out of here, shall we? Because I have some jobs to do in KCD today, because I don't think you want to sit and watch that all afternoon. Then again, a lot of you would say, do you know what, Stubbler? I think I would sit and watch that all afternoon. But I know that you fucking wouldn't, so shut your mouths. Don't forget to eat your cigarettes. It's a disappointing lack of Doomhaus bullshit. Well, it's impossible to do Doomhaus bullshit when I'm locked in a box, Azar, unfortunately. Azar, good morning as well. Is everybody well? Well, yeah, I hope you don't mind, but obviously there's literally nothing I can do, right? There's still 20 hours of this prison sentence to go. I planned on doing about 2 hours of it last night, but I managed to get about 45 minutes in before I had to go out. And then once I come home, I had Doomhaus duties, and we were raiding and reading and bullshit. And then I was knackered and went to bed. Forgive me. So I've got 22 hours of that to sneak in between now and tomorrow. However, today is not a My Summer Car day. Today is a KCD day because we've got a monastery to get into, and I got a cloud error on my Summer Car save. Wonderful. Hopefully everybody's well. Let's get into this. I'm up for this anyway. At least we've got a backup game now. I'm not well. I always thought of myself more aquifer. Is that a well joke? Then that's a well joke. Jesus Christ be praised. I am actually glad, right? Because I don't think this could have worked if Physics Friday was still a thing, right? Like, I think the fact that we've got the backup game that isn't just some pleasant physicsy thing that we do to wind down on a Friday actually makes situations like this better. Because we've got something meaty to get involved with. With a wobbly PC, you sat here running multiple games. I aren't Gwynblade, no, I closed my summer car right there. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Alcarion, good morning. Still in Finnish jail? Yes, alas, I've just closed it now. I was showing everybody Alkirion. I've got 22 hours to try and wear off. So I think I'm not gonna have to sleep tonight to make sure we play My Summer Car, because I know you're all desperately missing it. Gwyn played Alkirion, welcome to the stream. Well, I'm still disappointed I missed the running from the police bit. To be honest, there was no... Oh, I mean, it's at the end of the last VOD, Dougie, yeah. I pulled out, and the sirens came on. Sirens, which I didn't even realise were a thing in My Summer Car. And then I pulled off the road, and they just left me. For some reason, they ignored me. So I thought it was all over. Until I got to town and got arrested. Early today when I woke up, it was -3 degrees C sensation. What do you mean sensation, Radware? I assume it wasn't actually -3 in Brazil. Actually, is it? Yeah, because I guess it's winter there, right? Sort of. Or at least it's a bit cooler than it would be over January, February. So yeah. Just so there's actually a reason to sit down and stream, we're going to do KCD again. Mercifully, KCD's going to stand in whenever I'm in prison. It was 0, but it felt like -3. Damn, you've got good weather. So you didn't even mean to... Well, I did, Dougie, right? Because I was late. Where are we? We're in Sasau. We've got a monastery to break into today. I was late about getting to the rally, because we had this discussion, and Team 1 was upset that I was about to run out of time before I did the rally, and they'd bet on me winning a trophy, so I was like, do you know what, Team 1? I'll get there, and I'll get there just for you. Actually, I could do to buy some saviour schnapps today. I could make some, but I don't know where there's an alchemy table in Sasau, so I'm going to go speak to the bar lady and we'll buy some saviour schnapps. Hello, ma'am. I said, hello, ma'am.
God watch over you. Good night. Especially in these dark times. Can I do something for you?
Of course you can.
Bye.
So, I said, don't worry, I'm going to get there and I'm going to get this rally done, Dougie. And then, the police tried pulling me over. And somebody in the chat, which I'm not going to name and shame, I could sell that venison actually, couldn't I? How much is she willing to buy that for? 121. Okay. Then I will buy from her 2 saviour schnapps for 200. I mean, I've got 7.3 grand. I can buy 2. Wait, if I'm buying...
Let's have a word about the price.
Well, we can try it.
If I'm buying or selling... Hang on, if I'm both buying and selling, how does haggling work? Pay to and get... Am I paying more by going higher, or am I... I think I need to go lower? I can't work this out. Am I stupid? Hang on.
What about this?
Calm now. Just a little more and we have a deal.
That would work, obviously, Radway, yeah, but I'm interested in the answer.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
That would do it.
Sorry, Dougie. I pulled over by the police. The police pulled me over, and I didn't have time for it, so somebody in the chat, I'm not going to say who, said, run, ? And I was like, kitten, that's ridiculous, I couldn't do that. And then did it. And they followed me, and I got in trouble. So I did mean to run from them, but I didn't mean to get arrested. Fuck this bullshit about Brazil being a tropical country. I live in the mountains in the south. It's 8 degrees C, but on the north it's like 27. So it's partly a tropical country. I've heard you've got quite a big forest in Brazil. Right, so this is what I was doing. Let's go through the main bulk of the problem yesterday. To help a lady in Ledechko who has a ghost in her house, she wants me to exorcise the demon, right? And I tried some bullshit, but she was angry with my tactics, saying that I need to train better and that I should go to... So, sent me to the apothecary in Ratai, and he said the only way you could learn anything about this is by a book called the Necronomicon, and the only place they'll have it is probably inside the monastery in Sasau. Now, I can't get access to the monastery. I've looked around it, I've looked above it, I've gone underneath it even, and I can't get in because they're all hard-locked doors. So, what I've been doing is helping the monks around the area with various quests, including trying to heal the sick and the Skalitz refugees. So I think I'll just keep doing any monkey business until we get to the point where I can get in that monastery. How about that? Let's do it. I think it's saying that the lower you go, the more you get paid, and the higher you go, the more you give her. But it's confusing when I'm both buying and selling at the same time, right? I think I fully believe that's true, but it doesn't really explain that a great deal, does it? The Necronomicon, where's Ashwood? You need him. He did go back to Did he go back to... I was about to say, he's in the future, Elkarion. Don't be silly. But there is literally a third film where he goes back to medieval times. If there isn't an Evil Dead reference in here, especially with the Necronomicon. Come on, KCD. Doesn't he go... It's like medieval times he goes back to, right? Okay, so this is the monk's primary concern. It's in here. Look at them, the monks. So these are the refugees from Skalitz. Evil Dead 2 was the best one. And the sky is blue, so then. They're both similar arguments. Oh, Sothan, you can't use the word memes in a context with an Evil Dead. Gwynblade's going to fall out of his chair, bless him. Right, your hanker asked me to help the wounded. I should have a look in the infirmary and see how they're doing. So I need to go get some supplies from the custodian. Father Simon from Skalitz knows about poisoning and should be able to help Philip, but he left years ago. There's still a town in Rovna. They're still talking Rovna of him being seen, though. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to see if there's any truth to the rumours. Right, so we need to heal all of the sick in different ways, if I recall. Is this the custodian in the north? Yeah, alright, we're going to get some supplies for the healing. There's also another quest here. You think this is my boomstick isn't a meme? It's just the word meme, so that's not the concept. Satan, good afternoon. I'd swear in Finnish, but I'm not allowed in Finland anymore after my crimes, alas. Oh, the custodian's already come in and had to go at me, though. Walk too low. Sir, I'm here to visit the custodian. Oh, I thought the door had some kind of opening technology there. Thank you, sir. I hate this guy. This is the guy that came in and interrupted me yesterday. He doesn't like me for some reason. I have just completely forgot something. The whole point of... I'm supposed to be doing predictions for KCD and I've been completely forgetting. Alright, 15-minute prediction going up now. If somebody could write prediction in Discord for me, I would very much appreciate it. Sorry, everybody, I forgot the prediction that I promised. Like I forgot it yesterday as well. Hello, Mr. Custodian, sir.
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
I'm helping at the infirmary now, and I came to...
Ah, and how is Johanka? Do you know her well?
Yes, I do.
Good, good. Does she ever talk about me?
Gross.
Sometimes. A little.
That's good. Excellent. Johanka means a lot to me.
I'm mainly here for supplies and to talk about the state of the wounded from Skalitz. They need blankets, food...
Well, that's not my problem. Let the infirmarius take care of it.
His hands are tied. Until the abbot comes back, he can't get anything.
And why should that interest me?
Because these people are sick, you idiot. I can best him only in violence, apparently, in these checks. Satan, good man. Have you noticed they've changed a few fonts? Like the font on the prediction text is different on mine, and the word Doomhaus Gaming at the bottom's different. It's got new fonts, it looks weird. It's alright, forgetting things is the norm for you. This is true. Can I convince him to do it for your hanker? Or maybe I'll pay him. Let's see how much he wants.
Because I'll pay you.
For supplies? But of course, that will be...
Oh, come off it. You get your supplies from the monastery for free. No one will bat an eyelid if you ask for more. Blankets can get chewed up by mice. Food can go off.
That's cheap as fuck. But do I try and get as little out of him as possible? But then his disposition might be a bit shaky, right?
Yes.
Fine, take 140.
These things happen, certainly. And as long as the monastery needs my protection, they'll have to put up with it. Take care now.
Try and get supplies from the custodian. So I'm assuming I've got the supplies there. Good. 1 second. I don't know my car's still open, have I? No. No. Also, Sothan, thank you for the bullshit. I don't know what I feel about the new font. It's true. Saying I've got to go north at some point, though. I might have to actually fight something instead of just mess around and talk and argue with monks all day. What I don't understand is how there isn't a... There's got to be a way to get into the monastery. Like, the fact you can't get in, despite it being a massive construction area, is frustrating. I feel like I'm... Also, one of them has to have a key. Alright, can I deliver these supplies back to Johanka? Or is he going to... I don't think he actually gave me them, did he? Let's have a look. In God's hands. I need to find Father Simon. Find something to help the insomniac fall asleep. One lightly injured man couldn't get to sleep and asked me to get him some remedy. He said the remedy was some purple shit, I think. Hang on. If I'm off on my travels to Rovna to go and try and get what's-his-face back, then I kind of need to know what this guy needs to wake up in the morning. I mean, this is hardly dignified, is it? Sleeping with their eyes open, bless him. Right, it's this guy that can't sleep, right? Sir, a word. Nice. Father Simon from Skalitz knows about poisoning, so help Philip. So I need like a purple herb. Looks asleep to me. Yeah, exactly. If I can't wake him up. I forgot I got this yesterday, by the way, for those that weren't there for it. Look at this. I found a die. Playing die loaded in the favour of odd numbers. If I must be a cheat, then I must be a cheat. The game has said it's good. Right, what kind of purple plants do I need to look out for purple plants while I'm on the way to Rovna in the north? Rovna's that town that got burned, wasn't it? And as I was going between Skalitz and Meerhoed. No, and Talmberg. Find Father Simon. This place is a ruin, though. We'll go north. Balls to it. Give him a good clubbing. I think you can, Sothan. I don't know whether the treasure maps just led me to a way to cheat in dice, which I'm fine with. A good clubbing, he'll sleep like a baby. I don't have a club, do I? I should get a mace. Even though I've spec'd almost entirely in swords. Actually, I need to go wash, don't I? If I'm going to convince this guy, if the loading screens are correct, I'm way better at convincing people if I've had a bath. Which actually works in real life, everybody, despite what you've been arguing this entire time. Wonder if you get a collection. Yeah! Hey, up, that's what the treasure map is. So imagine the treasure map just leads me to 6 dice. That would be dumb. Look out for purple flowers. Yes, 6 completely loaded cheap dice. I don't know. Farkle doesn't seem like the way to get that much money, though, unfortunately. Unless you just have to build up, like beat somebody enough that your maximum bet goes up. I hate navigating this area. Just this little bit specifically, getting between the two sort of islands. I imagine you could only play so much before you'd be found out for cheat. Yeah, maybe, and arrested. And then I'll need a 3rd game to play, because I'll be in prison in 2 games. Just gonna go to the bathhouse. I've also lost my haircut. Should we get a haircut at the start of every stream? For the sake of the buff.
I went clubbing the other day. I had to take my skidoo to the menders after. He said, "You look like you've blown a seal." I said, "Mind your own business," and left.
So good. good. It's even better, actually, when you put the skidoo thing. Anything's good with the word skidoo in it. Putin, welcome to the stream.
God grant you health.
Kitten,
How may I help you?
you've got a job.
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
I need you to pick a haircut, kitten. Are we going for the Polish undercut? Used to be a game I loved called Jade Empire, and in it you could gamble and use saves to... Jesus, look at that. Used to save to cheat and win a bunch of money. However, if you did it too many times in a row, the gods of fortune would get angry and kill the man you're gambling. Could you loot his money after the fact? Kepler, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Nothing like a baby seal joke. I know, right? Jokes are so much better when you explain them. Right, Kitten, you've got this haircut to choose from.
No deal.
Then we've got Eastern influence. It's a bit modern day.
No deal.
Not to lead the witness, of course. Then we've got Battlefield, or we've got Battlefield Perm. Just the other one's the haircut I have as it is. Kitten, what do you reckon? Bald, shaved on the sides, or bowl cut? It did so then, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? And the name of the stream. We're going bald. Is that you choosing? Okay.
I'd like that. Thank you.
Bald and buff.
I'm sure you'll be extremely
Couldn't put.
satisfied. Goodbye.
Okay, so that gives us a charisma buff, I think. Lovely. I've literally, Kepler, got... Where is it? No, where is it? Buffs. A bald buff. You use the bathhouse services and the wench's skill with scissors and razor has made a new man of you. Your charisma is temporarily increased by 1. Is it just me or has this guy become unbearably smarmy since adding the moustache? It's funny, right? It changes your... it changes everything. Running around and scream, I've got a bald head. Wouldn't I need to, have some kind of head injury for that? Is it just me, or has this guy become unbearably nonce since adding the moustache? He means you. Ooh, purple flowers. I think these are just belladonna. Too bad there's no monk's cut. That could be useful. True. What are you? Thistles. I'm looking for some kind of purple flower to wake a guy up. Ooh, herbalism. Dinged in herbalism. What did I just unlock? Flower power. If you've got enough fragrant herbs in your inventory, you get another +2 charisma bonus. And I'm already at 12. Or horsenip. If your horse has enough fragrant herbs in its saddlebag, it will shy less. I mean, I'll take flower power. Have I got it now? So I'm now up to 14 charisma, boosted by the fact that I have a new haircut and some flowers in my pocket. Oh, am I Morrissey? Leave that man's tash alone. Bald and picking purple flowers is my kind of man. Look at this shit. I stroll in and make him bald and all the buffs start adding up. Suddenly I'm dramatically more charismatic than I was before. More purple flowers. Some of these skills look really cool. They are actually, Sothan. There's some good shit. I've got one skill in herbalism, Sothan, that because I'm doing a lot of bending down... I need the marigolds as well, actually. Because I'm doing a lot of bending down, I didn't wash my gear, did I? I went all that way south to wash my gear for the sake of... Well, Eyebright's purple too. Because I'm doing all this bending down, it not only levels herbalism, it also levels my strength. Therefore, my strength skill goes up by picking flowers. It's kind of cool. I just want to max out all skills before the playthrough ends. There's one which might pique your interest. Sorry, I'm just going back to make sure I get my gear cleaned. I don't want to leave. Get a load of this. So these are all skills, right? I've got maintenance, which is... I'm not telling the story that it's done. Alchemy's almost there. I've got horsemanship up, right? Look at this one. Houndmaster. I have no idea what that is. I didn't even realise that's a mechanic. But if you look at the perks, with your dog, you can hunt game such as hare and deer. You've got a cute dog, so people quickly take a liking to you and you get a charisma bonus. I think we're going to get a dog. A lockpicking perk, though. What did I want from here? Silent fiddler. You're able to work... which is the ones I can take. After successfully picking a lock, you have a 20% chance. You start in position with lockpicks will be closer to the end of the lock, making them easier to open. It'll be 30% easier for you to open locks when drunk, but also 30% noisier. I'll go for the deft grip. I don't, Siddles, no. Oh, is it tied to the DLC? Okay, that changes things. Don't you at me. Imagine a bouquet of these would be gorgeous. That's where my charisma bonus comes from, it's true. That sounds 10 out of 10, it's good, isn't it? I love when you get these really random wildflower bouquets. Posted one in Discord, tell me. I'll have a look shortly, Kit. I'm just a bit nervous with everything that's open right now. You mean the actual proper wildflower things, where they just like pinch them together in a nice little... Given what's right out there, we see a lot of that kind of stuff.
I'd like to order something here.
And what is it you'd like?
Predictions running out, everybody, by the way.
A bit of everything. Heal my wounds, have a proper bath. Oh, and my garments are in need of laundering.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
Good luck.
I don't, Siddles, now, for the record. The herbalism thing reminds me of my grandmam. She used to pick cotton, which involved having to bend pretty low to the ground for extended periods. The only thing I can think of that is that, holy shit, your back would have to be in good shape or else you'd tap out in minutes. Imagine spending a long time bending down for plants and ruining your spine, so... Let me be rude. Right, I'm going to go to Rovna and hopefully find a place to sleep, because it's actually going to get dark while I'm en route, but I don't want to waste my charisma buff. Maybe I can get to Rovna in time to speak to the guy at night. I do, but sadly couldn't find any on Google of the ones we're talking about. The ones where you just walk through a field and put them all together in your hands. Nothing fancy, no baby's breath, no filler bullshit, no ribbons, just a fistful of flowers, yeah. Reminds me when we used to get the grasses that had stalks up the stem and the little heads on the end. And you used to pinch it and like slide your fingers up and it looked like a little bouquet in your hand when you'd done it. Terrible. Should be wearing a flower wreath instead of that ugly helmet. I'd look beautiful. It is midsummer, right? I don't know what's up with Twitch, but it keeps pushing pausing the stream randomly on my end. Is anybody else having trouble with Twitch pausing randomly? Prediction's got like 40 seconds left on it, everybody. Act fast if you're not involved. I don't know, Chaz. It always makes me think now. I almost automatically blame extension troubles. You had some issues with it last night there, right? I think it's doing it for me. I thought it was just home Wi-Fi bullshit. So is ours maybe having trouble doing that on mobile earlier? I'm assuming these are all in streams that aren't mine, right? So it's likely a Twitch issue that we can't do anything about too much. By the way, autopilot. Pebbles got me. Check this out. Didn't realise this was a feature. Oh. I don't know then. Seems like it's not only you, Chaz, if you can hear us. This is the point where Chaz says he didn't hear any of that. How do you do this? Towns would like to know, I'm sure. Did he play on console or PC, King? He was bitching about it the other day. So it's the Windows G trick on PC. He's on PC. If you just hold down the sprint button, I don't think you can do it at like the super duper turbo sprint, but if you just hold down the sprint button, it goes at this pace, and the horse holds, but you can't. But I've bound sprint to a different button because I'm not good with my little finger, as we've discussed in the past. But for some reason, I can do the Windows G trick with mouse button 4. So I've got auto button press down while autopilot on the horse. Beautiful. There's Robin. Look, you can see the fire. Actually, no, that's Mirhoyed, right? I might stay in this town. Seems to me to be seems it may be a function Twitch has added that affects people with ad block. Ah, maybe. The whole internet seems to be up for doing that right now, right? One way around it is to open the page in incognito mode, but I guess it gets past whatever cookie tracking deal it does.
I'll be back.
Shit. Is there actually... There's not actually lodgings here, is there? And I can't go up to Meachoyed because that's on fire at the moment, part of the main quest. There is a camp there, though. That's Sir Radzig's camp. How am I going to get north? Just got to go into the woods to this shrine and then bend north. Let's do that. The sun's failing, though, and I don't want to get trapped out at night. If I get trapped out at night, that's when the blood moon rises and the zombies come out. So, Team 1... There was some weird workaround, like using screenshots or something. I should ask him if it works. Using screen on for the Twitch thing, Kitten, or for the auto what? Oh, in KCD. Is that what he was using? Yeah, I'm gonna get waylaid by zombie bandits. Oh, I might mind a scrap with some bandits actually. Blood moon, eh? You've been playing 7 days recently, and a nasty moon that is. Not yet. We only play 7 days over October. We have like an annual 7 days Doomhaus playthrough, and I am extremely looking forward to this year's. So you reset your web browser, and that seems to be doing it. Can hardly wait. Oh, it's gonna be good. I kind of want to stream it, but we've got too much stuff to do. Right? Not stream us play it, but I've always, in my mind, thought I wouldn't mind doing a streamed playthrough, but we've got enough on, right? I'll save that for evenings. Oh, there was a weird workaround, and that's what he was using at the time, I see. Wait, am I going to be able to cross the river here? I hate... This part of the map stinks. Although, I am going to Rovna, aren't I? So... So follow the road, cross the river, turn right and follow it along. There's a camp there as well that I might be able to sleep at if it's not absolutely infested with bandits. Yeah, and anybody's welcome to join us for 7 days as well. The problem is the one issue that I can think of that we might have this year with the challenge of building a Blood Moon base at the top story of a fucking apartment block. Here's one of the
Why
bitches.
have I been subbed for 63 whole seconds?
That's too much. Here's one of the bitches that plays with us at 7 days sometimes. Given the new... Are you friendly? Hello? Hello, all of you people that hate me. Yes. Speaking of hate me, Marzak, welcome to the stream, and thank you for 63 months. You regret that, right? Tell me. I'd feel better if you acknowledge that you regret it. Thank you, Marzak. Not yet, no. In October. Same time as usual Halloween stuff, but I just made a joke about the blood moons and we're discussing 7 days suddenly. No, you've got time to download it yet. But, 7 days players, the problem is we can't just go walking over to the area, clear it out and start setting up a base in this, because we have to progress through the biomes to get to the point where we can... Unless we find one in the forest, you can't just go to the next biome. You've got to build and craft and complete challenges to unlock the next biome now. Don't think I've looked forward to playing a multiplayer game more in ages. We've had 4 hours sleep. Well, it is Theo's birthday today, everybody. You heard about the 2.0 version coming out this Sunday. I've been tracking it a little bit. Yeah, is this the one where the OG version that came out... sorry, the version that came out with the storms and the biome progression, but there's something else, right? They've got like 4 different versions coming out this year. But yeah, I know there's a lot coming out, but I've not looked into the 2.0 one. Theo's 100% cutting 2 teeth, so no one is sleeping in this house. I think I've just run past the camp. Hang on. I need to sleep the night before I go wandering in here. There is a camp back there, but I think that's the one that was hostile to me, right? Or was that here? That was the Conciliation Cross. Is there anywhere to sleep in Rovna? As far as I know, this whole town's burnt down, but the sun's failing. Last I remember was increased difficulty in raiding a Tier 1 base with irradiated cops on day 1 with bone knives and the Great Mining Expedition. Last year, we survived in a house, but we weren't allowed a single spike, with all of the difficulty and the zombie spawns and everything cranked up to max. And we did it all without a single spike, and what we came up with, Sothan and I, was... I was proud of that, Sothan. I don't know about you. Plenty of empty beds in Rovna. Well, I mean, you'd think so. They've cleared up all the corpses. Wait, so maybe this place is rebuilding. But if that's so, there's no inn, is there? There's no tavern. Somebody up here gonna let me stay for the night, maybe? The storms and the biomes, yeah, it's cool. But yeah, that's coming up in October, for anybody that fancies it. There's not a great deal of spare beds there, and the sun's failing. The setup that you and I made, Sothan, in the pit on 7 days. I was talking about how proud I was about the fact we did it with no spikes, and we did it with the blades and the electric fences and the barbed wire, and it's cool. And we did the pathing idea that I can't remember who it was that I had. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this, you know. But there's nowhere at Skalitz for me to sleep either, is there? I might strike. There's a camp there. Where am I going to sleep for the night? I could go to this. Yeah, I could go to this camp in Merhoyed if I can get on that road and take a right. Sorry, everybody, I didn't anticipate this. I'm pretty sad that he has to be moved to his own bed now. It's too dangerous. He's sitting up and climbing all over the pillows and shit, so I've got to put him in his cot. Gonna miss my bed bug. He'll be an adult soon, kitten, so take advantage at least while you can. Now he's 1. Yeah, 7 days. This blade did do some work, yeah. So good. Game's in a really good place right now. Mazak, thank you for the sub. I love you very much. How's your health? It was so fun, we didn't just sit there and watch the spikes and shit, we made it spicy. Yeah, the electronic... Not electronic, what are they called? Was it electronic sledge or whatever? Like, our defences were breaking, and then we had a line of people doing melee at the front, and then a line of people doing ranged at the back, and then we had the repair people, and then anything that managed to get through all that got shunted back by the electronic sledges. And it all was all synchronised. Yeah, it was cool. Alright, here we go. So I need to follow this road, and then take a right, and then I can hopefully sleep. Apologies, everybody. It's been a lot of just trotting around so far. I expected to actually get to this town pretty quickly and start asking for help, but alas, Rovna is quiet today. Health is just as shit as usual. Had to have the last... This road's so fucking stuck. 1 second. Got to drive off a cliff and lose dearest Pebbles. The only horse anyone will ever need in KCD. The best horse, one might say. Had to have 3 days off work, got a doctor's appointment on Friday, so that's cool, I guess. So no progress now? Or at least you've not been in hospital or anything. Quick question, can you drink toilet water in this game? What's a toilet? Is the question. I'll respond to that with Mazak. And the only reason I'm here is because I'm in prison in my summer car, so I'm playing this instead. Where I have been entirely drinking out of the toilet. But I've got 22 hours, real-life hours of prison sentence to wear off, so we're playing this instead. Struggler's not asking that it... Hang on. Okay, outhouse water. You can't actually drink it now, which is a shame. But as I say, the second this prison sentence is done, we're going back to a game where you can 100% drink out of toilets, and I will. Yeah, it's because I'm in prison, Automation, yeah, as I was just saying to Mazak. Automation, good afternoon. I've got 22 hours of prison to wear off, so I don't fancy just sitting and watching there. These are friendly, aren't they? These are the rat. This is the rat-eye camp. The bucket they throw out the window on poor people. Can I sleep in these beds? I mean, I can sleep, but I can't save. Yeah, 22 IRL hours, Mazza. I got pulled over for a breathalyzer and I just booked it instead of actually pulling over. And they chased me down and arrested me outside the shop and put me in prison for 24 days. And you have to just sit in prison while the in-game days wear off. There's nothing, you can't speed it up at all other than sleeping a little bit of it off. But you have to wait to get tired. So I got put away for 24 days, which is 48 hours. Oh, fuck the Tawny. Press 1 to stop everything we're doing in Rovna and go do the Rat-Eye tournament that I said I was going to do.
You can't be serious. Sleeping in other people's beds?
Sorry.
Get out or you'll be sorry.
Paula says do it. Kepler says do it. Mazak says do it. It's a long way, though. I need you to die. Does it say it's tomorrow or today? The Rat-Eye tourney. What does it say? There's a tourney happening Rattay today. You can sign up with the Herald this morning. I'm not going to be able to get there in time, am I? Right, plan this properly. Go all the way to the inn in the Glade. Get to Neuhof. Bang south. If I fucking sprint to the inn in the Glade.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going. What the fuck is My Summer Car? Like, actually take a second to think about that. It's the one game that is interrupting my ability to complete every game I set my mind to, Mazak, and it's killing me.
Help me, somebody.
No, I'm busy. I'm already going the wrong way. No, wait, turn back, go through Meachoyed. This way. Go. Still early, the slackers in Rat-Eye wake up late. True. Yeah, there's no fast travel in this Mazak now. Fast travel doesn't exist. Well, it does, but not for me. I shouldn't be here, though. I need to be coming through here for the main quest. Never played this game. It does exist, Mazak, but it's for a game that's meant to be like hyper realistic. It's a surprise that it exists, but I don't use it. Yeah. Right, run. Again, that town's been burnt out, and I was supposed to help as part of the main quest, but I haven't. We can make this. Yeah, it passes time. As far as I know, it's quite an immersive fast travel. Like it. So, yeah, I think it would. If I did it, it would absolutely pass time. Like, your little character wobbles around on the map and you can see him taking the roads and stuff. It's kind of cool. Sometimes it forces you to do it, so I've seen it once or twice. It is a good animation, but, yeah, it passes time. But we're already making good ground. I need to get to the inn in the Glade, and if the old whore's there, I'm going to stop and talk to her because she screwed me out of a bunch of money. And in case you're wondering why is Douglas suddenly being a bit crude, that's actually the name of the NPC in the game. Alright, Pebbles. Pebbles is about to tire. I don't usually run him this fast. Bless him. All that time going to Rovna and it was for nothing. She did, yeah. Pebbles! Easy. Right, let's let him rest a minute. The green bar at the bottom left, look. Oh, the top left of the... We're alright, Pebbles. Move. The trouble is I promised to Hans that I would be his squire, right? Or whatever. What did he call me? His champion or whatever for the tourney. I hope it lets me pick my own weapons for the tourney, though, because I'm entirely sword and board. And I don't want to do anything different. That's not the inn in the Glade, is it? No, I need to keep moving. Keep moving. The sun's nowhere near noon, right? So I assume we've got time. I know there is. Wait, objective completed. Oh, I bet Sir Hans has signed me up for him because I said I'd do it. And I've woke up on the morning of the tourney on the other side of the map. Shit. Pebbles is going to throw a piston if you treat him like that. If you drive him. You better not. How about this? We don't stop at the in at the glade. We just run the old whore over and keep moving. Cheeky, I'm late for the tourney. I'm on the other side of the map.
Twat.
I'll get there, I promise. Excuse me, everybody. Excuse me. Is the old whore there? Nope. For that guy. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. She's probably gone over here and moved back in with the farmer and his wife. Her old husband. It was just an elaborate scam to get me to... Right, from the end of the glade, where to? Cheeky, welcome to the stream. I'm late for the fucking tourney. Get to Neuhoff, bang. Right, Pebbles, relax for a minute. Sun's still... Ah, we've got time, right?
Yeah.
Go! Yeah, I think it's a hand signed me up. I can make this. Come on, Pebbles. You're finally doing the rally again. Welcome to the stream. I've never driven this fast on the country roads in my summer car before. If I win the tourney, what if I get a gold trophy for it? Then technically we can fuck my summer car off. I should put the marbles music on as this and left it. It's a beautiful game though, is it not? Was it not on the right that you just went past? No, that was... They're still over in that direction. Look, it's the red quest marker on my thing at the top. Wish I could import this map to my summer car. Yeah, imagine, do the Neuhoff sprint.
Yeah.
Is this Neuhoff? Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So Rat Eye's just down here. We're going to make it and piss it, I think. Oh, I need purple flowers to heal somebody in Sass out. But these are all thistles, and we've got thistles, so it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Right, I need some confidence. There's a chance I might die and throw the prediction here, so brace yourselves.
Yeah.
Pebbles, go. That's Sir Radzig's horse. Still there? Is Sir Radzig dead? Pebbles is wintered. I should be able to see Rat Eye coming over the hill. The castle on the hill. Also, I was saying this, Mazak, given that you're British, how weird is it to see a video game that looks like where we live for once? Not specifically, but to look like the British countryside instead of some giant snow-capped mountain peaks and stuff like that. It's just generic Europe. I was just thinking it's weird, right? This could be like the outskirts of the Lake District or something.
Yeah.
Okay, Rat Eye, Rat Eye, Rat Eye, Rat Eye, Rat Eye. I'm going to save the second we get outside it. We've made it in really good time, actually. Turns out the map's not that big. So, the Lord of Rat Eye is called Sahanish. Sahanish's son? Is that right? Sahans? Sahans Capon? Not son or nephew or something? He wants me to be his, like, squire for the tourney, and I've never done this before. It's right here. Okay, we've made it. Right, let me clear up quests. Get rid of that, we don't need that for now. Rat Eye Tourney. The glorious Rat Eye Tournament convened by Sir Hanush. Win the tourney if you can. We'll take a saving potion. Even though technically there was a bed next to me and I could have saved the potion. I'm dirty though, I never actually managed to get my shit washed, did I? Morning.
The bravest men in the whole province match their strength and skill. A tournament that never lacks in suspense, excitement, surprises, and glory. I now declare the Rat Eye tournament open. Combatants, get ready!
Captain Bernard, give me some pointers, some tips, some help.
Entering the arena now will be Yera of Benishov, Cole Kipper, a mercenary by profession. Who will measure his skills against? Bowman Richard from the garrison of Sir Divish of Tamburg. Let us wish the combatants luck.
Who wins? Left or right? I should really sign up, shouldn't I? Okay, maybe watch this one. If they can use sword and shields, then I'm alright with that, because that's what I've expected. Paula says the guy on the right, so the guy with the striped shield's going to win. Mazak says guy with the striped shield. Anybody going for the other guy? He's not his son. Okay. Ooh, we got a hit in there on his lower side. Kurva. Bear's going for the red shield, man. Oh, oh! Striped shield guy started hitting his shots. This is just something to just lose a lot of money on, isn't it? I think you can do that, yeah. Part of me wants to sign up though. I'm worried that I run this too late. Oh, red shield's getting beaten on though. Right, mate, can I sign up, please?
Greetings.
Hello.
What business have you?
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake, Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up 3 score groschen.
Of course. Here you are.
What's your name?
Henry.
Henry.
Of Skalitz.
From Skalitz.
I'll make a note of that. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
Sword and shield. Yes.
Short sword and shield, definitely.
Good. Get yourself ready. You're next in line. God be with you.
Oh, fuck. Wait, did we not get to see the outcome of the Okay, let's just assume that whichever guy I liked won. A sword will break and you'll be killed from the flying fragment of the blade. Given my luck and investment in Team 1. Oh shit, we're on already.
Meeting face to face in this round will be Zdeněk, apprentice to the Ratai scribe, who will measure his skills against Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzig Kubla. Welcome, our warriors.
I'm in the tourney. No, don't draw you.
All is prepared for the first duel. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
Who wins this one? Henry or Yellow Man? Oh shit, we're off already. Mate. Okay, I've got Master Strikes though, that changes things. This has been available for a long time. But with Master Strikes... So for those that don't know, his health is the purple bar and mine is the red one at the bottom. Just need perfect blocks, and then we're going in on him. I'm not dressed in my own gear or my own shield, am I? I've just noticed. They've provided this to make it even, and so I don't poison the blade. There's a perfect strike, Master Strike, and... Oh, I missed him. Ah! Okay. Bear said Henry's winning this. Come on, mate, swing at me. Well, this might be harder than it looks. Good block. Okay, I want to get him bleeding, then I can just wait out the bleed. That was a good hit, actually. Nice. No, it's
Gather your strength, you'll need it.
It's from Yorkshire. It's the block mechanic. He's bleeding. First blood. That's me doing a perfect block, Mazak. Okay, we've won the first one. Just don't leave the park firm here.
Will surely be no less exciting. This one may decide the winner. We will witness a duel with longswords.
No, I'm shit with long swords. I've just... Oh, crap. Can I... Okay, right. I've got no shield this time. Oh, hello. Master Strikes with long swords, though. Yeah, you see when the green shield pops up, Mazak, that's my window to block, and I'm quite high level at blocking, so... Oh, we're shitting on him now. Just get the blocks in and we're perfect. I'm going to play defensive and only riposte instead of... Get stabbing on him. Ooh, you bitch. Ooh, you fucking blocked that.
We have a victor in the second duel. He is Henry of Skalitz, having proved his combat skills in this round and emerged victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Ratai Tourney.
Oh, I'm nervous. That finisher was good, wasn't it? That was a lot of battling. Like Mayweather. June.
Meeting face to face in this round will
Who's
be
this guy?
Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzik Kubla.
Why does he say my name real
His
fast?
skills against Stephen of Dvorets, spearman in the company of Sir Radzik Kubla. Let us wish the combatants luck.
Who wins, Henry or Stephen? Stephen wins, says
And this
Bear.
very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
Go on then. Okay, we're going to go defensive again. Just master strike our way through it. If I can get him bleeding, I think we're good. Yeah, the blocks are good. There we go, there we go.
Fucking hell.
Right. Nice, and then another one. Block, 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 block. Okay. This guy's got a bit more about him than that first guy. I don't know if I've got combat leveled up enough for this. Nice. Okay, he's on half health. Alright. And he's bleeding. Ow!
What's up? Shit yourself?
Patience. Oh, reverse. What is his hit noises? What do you mean like that? Stuff. This game's all about realism, so I imagine it's probably what it sounds like. Ooh, level up in agility though.
Yeah.
Oh, that was last second, that block. Fuck, they beat the clinch as well. Go on, time this to perfection, we can finish in here. And...
The winner of the first bout is Henry of Skalitz.
Wait, what's that? Is that a mace?
And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
Maces are probably better against armour, right? Because what's a blade going to do against metal? Alright, mate, fucking hell. Oh, shit. Just walks up to me and calls me, calls me a cunt. Trouble is, I've got no skill with maces, so maybe we master strike until he dies. Nice, there we go, level 1. Ooh, hello. I guess it's a lot harder to turn a mace, right? Fucking damage! Look at the damage!
Having proved his combat skills in this round and emerged victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Ratai Tourney.
Straight out of the gate with a cunt. Get me fucking banned on Twitch. Oh, who's this guy? Okay, this guy's more geared. He's from Nilfgaard.
The first combatant will be
There's
Henry
Stephen, look.
Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzik Kubla. And his adversary will be the victor of many previous tourneys and a combatant today too, Peter, called Black Peter.
Black Peter.
Welcome our warriors.
Nilfgaard, yeah, it's near Velen. Alright, Black Peter.
And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. Our
I just
combatants
held
will
U to
demonstrate
check
their
the time
skills with short
from my
sword and
Snapchat.
shield.
Fuck me. Who wins? Henry or Peter? Oh man, okay, the timing window's a lot shorter with this guy. Distant cousin of Blue Peter. Give him a good slapping. Oh, I fucking blocked too early. What's he grunting for? There we go. Get him bleeding. Chain strikes is proc, but I can never take advantage of it. Swing! He's useless. Still not bleeding though, despite my sod.
Come and get it.
I'm trying. Get a combo. Oh. I have a feeling he might do a lot of damage. Now he's bleeding. I think I might have leveled up a little bit too much for this, because this quest was offered to me at the very start of the game. I even lost the clinch. Black Peter sucks. Oh, ow! Fucking hell, that was a big combo from old Peter. I can't lose to somebody with a goatee and no tash. One Master Strike, and he's done. Unstoppable. Is it going to go on like this for 2 hours?
To choose weapons for the next duel. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords.
What? Ah, they're just still sword and shield, right? Oh shit, we're off.
God damn.
Sounds like a steam train. Oh, fucking hell, this... It turns out this sword is indeed short. Ow, that hurt, actually. It's just infinite. The line of combatants never ends. Holy shit, the damage.
The victor of the second duel is Henry of Skalitz.
Is it going to be like a bear or something after this?
Lords and ladies, good men and good wives, you have just witnessed the final duel in today's Ratai tourney, for which we all owe gratitude to Sir Hanush of Lipa. All glory to the victor, Henry of Skalitz, man-at-arms in the company of Sir Radzik Kobila. His prize will be given to him by our gracious Sir Hanush.
All he did was level up too much and make it meaningless. Well done, thanks, Trim. That's like killing Hogger at level 60, right? Oops. You know what, though? We didn't lose. Lovely. Right, where's Sir Hanush? Dream, welcome to the stream. Tutorial boss fight over. Sir Hanush is... Oh, he's here.
You put on a hell of a show, Henry. Here's
God.
your hard-earned reward.
Thank you, Sir Hanush.
Goodbye.
Oh. What did I get? The Lord's Gloves or something. Lords of Lipa Gauntlets. 11 defense. What have mine got? 11. Do we wear these gloves or these gloves? These are worth £1,000 and the others are worth 310. Wear the Milanese ones and get rid of the Lipa ones? Scotty, welcome to the stream. Pat, welcome to the stream. It's a game called World of Warcraft. It's shit. Let's wear the Lipa ones. These I just looted off some prick, right? But I've won these. Yeah. I bet these would be a massive upgrade if I'd come here at the right time. Right, where's Sir Hans anyway? I need to go speak to him, don't I? That went well, actually. Capon's champion. There we go. Sir Hans wanted me to enroll in the Ratai tourney. Tell him how we got along. I will. Pebbles! Let's go. Probably be quite hard if you did the tourney as soon as it was available, but you're nearly max level and everything. Right? Pretty good. I did Sir Bernard proud, right? Did you two know there's an auto walk in this game? Oh, not an auto walk, but like a cruise control. Hang on a minute. And Pebbles will just follow the road in front of you. Did you know that, Trim and Pat? For some reason, most people looked at me like I was daft. Oh, sorry. Right, where's Sir Hans? Your cruise control just ran over 2 people. But if you think about it, Mazak, it's not my fault. It's the horses, because I put the horse in charge. And Pebbles can do no wrong. Even when he tries to drink out of that candle and burns himself. Right, where's Sir Hans? Is he inside the tavern? Good evening, everybody. I'm here to find Sir Hans Capon.
Michael Jackson died on this day 16 years ago.
And I miss him. You learned as soon as you got pebbles. It tells you at the start of the game that it will follow paths. I'm as surprised as anybody that I was the first to this knowledge in a few cases. Glad to know.
Sir, I won the tourney.
I know! You beat them all black and blue! You're a true warrior, Henry. Really. Even I was amazed at your performance. And thank you, you saved me from Uncle's legendary wrath.
Uncle, there you go.
Here, I have something for you.
Here.
I had it made just for you. It's no more than a hero like you deserves.
It's very kind of you, sir. Thanks.
Gold. I've already got golden spurs. Why do quests in Elwyn Forest, when I'm here as a level 60, not give me items that are for my level? That's ridiculous. It's unlike you to miss on-screen tutorials, to be honest. No, I know, but I'm surprised that I was the first to the knowledge among quite a lot of people. Right, I've got some level ups, didn't I? There's apparently something I can spend in here, an agility perk. Your attacks will demand 30% less stamina, but will cause slightly less injury. I never really run out of stamina anyway, do I? If you're not wearing plate, you'll be 50% easier for you to dodge strikes in combat. Might save the talent point in case there's anything juicier coming up in the future. Anyone born on that day would have been out of the danger zone today. Do I still have potions to sell while I'm in Ratai before we go back north and carry on the business? 5 marigold decoctions. Did I put a load on? Or did I manage to sell them all in the end? I did. Good. Hans is just drinking in the middle of the day. He's been miserable ever since he lost his horse. Hey, I mean, his horse has been spotted in town. Do you know what? Before we go back to Rovna, let me have a quick look and see if there's anything we need to do while we're down south. Ujits, other side of the map. I know this is a game about getting distracted and not sticking on path. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. Then again, is this going to get me potentially lockpick levels if it's called the Good Thief? Because he's already taught me about pickpocketing. Is there a chance I get some experience? Because if I can get my pickpocketing up, I can break into the monastery. And if I break into the monastery, I can get the book to then complete the Restless Spirits. But given I've been posturing this whole time about it being bad to rob from graves, would I be a smelly hypocritical bastard if I did it now just for personal gain? Colonial, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Today the Korean War began in 1950. That's 55 years ago. That's dumb. What if this job is just... I don't even know what my lockpicking's at. Let me have a look. 65. Sorry, 65. It's at 6. Lockpicking, so the only way... I've been trying to... What's wrong? Do I look stupid in front of everybody? Because I think I might be behind a few people in the queue. Don't laugh, cheeky. Some people aren't as attuned to this place as others. Alright, I'm going to go safe and I'm going to go sleep. Let me humour Peshek for a second, you baiting prick. I've got to get this Among Us energy out of me somehow. There's no sport in it anymore, it's true. Every time Stubler gets something wrong, it's just Doomhaus bullshit. $75 Valkyria. Jesus. Right, let me go sleep. And then... Oh, I can't sleep any longer, can I? Hang on. I can do this, however. Do you know, I don't need to eat in this game. Why do I not need to eat in this game anymore? Very rarely. And for some reason, like, my nourishment goes back up. Have I got some perk where nourishment doesn't go down? I don't think I've eaten in this game for ages. And sometimes the nourishments pop back up again. I don't understand. There must be some perk or something. Now we can sleep, can we? Alright. I'm going to humour the miller, just in case. Because he taught me about pickpocketing. Is there a chance that he will teach me about lockpicking as well? If he's a grave robber... I can't believe I'm doing this after everything. Don't just... Nobody tell Olga that this is... or Mina that this is happening. Right, I'm shutting the door. I don't want Teresa to think less of me. Mr. Peshek, let me meet you outside. No, I don't want to. A little wager on the rat-eye Tawny. Just get away from the house a little bit. Mr. Miller, sir.
Hey!
No, don't say it. Look, is this pickpocketing training by any chance?
I hear you're able to open locks without a key. Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention. Good luck.
I hear you're able to open locks without a key. Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
I need to get it to level 10.
It'll cost you.
180.
Isn't that quite a lot? Since it's you.
Come now, just a little more, and we have a deal.
Okay.
Agreed. Now listen up.
So, I got what I needed, but I don't know. What's the chance that very hard locks can be unlocked by somebody with a lockpicking skill of 7? I'm going to have to learn how to lockpick somehow. Because I need to get to the fucking monastery. Where am I going to learn lockpicking? Does anybody fancy wandering around the towns and villages, strangling peasants and picking their locks? The correct answer is no, before you say it. Part of me thinks this quest might also have some experience in stealth, though. You'd have to kill someone to pick a lock. Why? Hang on, let me humour him. Nobody's gonna... Miller Pesha.
Hey, lad!
A word.
Just out of curiosity, what was it you wanted me to do anyway?
Your debt's paid. But if you're still interested, I'll tell you about it.
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I put this off, right, because it felt like Henry was not the type of person to rob graves. Is Henry the type of person to rob graves now? I still don't think he is. Fair enough, I've killed a lot of people in combat and stuff, and I've defended myself, but I don't know if Henry's the type of person to desecrate a corpse and steal its heirlooms. Radware, welcome back. Bear's character is... I mean, last time you asked him, Trim. Bear with a U-M at the end. Hang on.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
Can we do this respectfully? You saw a bear, Yum. There might be... Right, I'm going to accept the quest, and then I'm going to think about it on the midstream break. What do you mean, yes? What if his sword's in one of the graves? True, in fact. What if we dig the corpse up, and then we're like, Jesus Christ be praised? And that absolves us of all our sins.
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner?
See.
Well, don't vex him. Good luck to you.
Get the dead man's ring for Miller Peshek. See, when I was doing that tournament, I thought, I bet there's a lot of these early quests that I've been putting off that actually teach you quite fundamental things about this game. And if I'd have done this in the first hour of the game, I would have learnt that you can throw meat for dogs to distract them, and that would have been fucking handy. Shit, what spirits did he give me? Spirits. A strong spirit that will burn away all physical... You just get absolutely plastered after the... Fine. Alright, come on, Pebbles. It's the midstream break, but I think we can... You know? Where does he want me to go? Hello? Where does he want? The good thief? Oh, yeah. Miller Peshek and his niece Teresa took care of me. I owe them my life. Get the dead man's ring for Miller Peshek. Get a spade I can do, because I've got one on Pebbles. Give me that. Wait till you find out you can throw incorrect assertions to distract the dim-witted. Dim-witted. Alright, so it's not too far to the south. Look, I don't actually think he's buried. Because if he's at the gallows... I didn't even realise there was a gallows down there. Maybe he's not actually... No, he's buried because I've got a spade, haven't I? Ah, my... Okay, right. Right. If this fucks our moral compass, it's somebody else's fault. Because I fought this. And everybody's like, ugh, Stubler, what's wrong with digging up corpses? Right, I'm off to get a drink. Everybody just calm down. That's not what I meant to press. Good work, Stubler. Yeah, they're the ones, kitten. Sorry, I just finally looked in Discord. Now I'm brave enough to tab out after saving. Right, Pat's in charge of the midstream break. Keep it silent and the Greens get 10 points. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Spam. Why would you believe this twat?
I'm so sorry, Greens. Cheeky. Good work. Can you believe the Greens didn't win a point yesterday? Losers. Right, welcome back to the stream, everybody. Radware, thank you for the bits. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. What's in this can? How much time did they have to wait guarding the body for you to go and steal from it? I can steal from the guards as well, seeing as they're all dead. Right. South up to the shrine, and then we'll take us south from there. Have I still got my haircut buff? I have, yeah.
Hey,
Paula says
Dad,
Pepsi.
Don't you want a little wager on the Rat-Aid tourney?
Don't want to kiss my ass. What was I going to say? That completely distracted me. What was I on about? I was going to say something cool. Can't remember. I think it was something to do with a haircut buff. Alkarion says, not Dr. Pepper, Professor Peppy. Scotty says pink lemonade. Bear says fizzy orange. Cheeky says cream soda. Marnrat says poppy strawberry lemonade. Paula says pep in Mac. Am I going the wrong way? Kepler says cherry coke. I'm going to go dig up a body, by the way. Have I got any meat to throw? I've got some dried meat. Do dogs eat dried meat, right? Dogs eat anything. Even more so if it's got a meat tag on it. Sothan says cloudy lemonade. Azar says tropical. Am I going to walk down here, dig this up, and everybody was saying, just dig the grave stubble, you bitch, just dig the grave. And I fought it. Am I going to go down here and actually dig the grave and everybody's going to suddenly do a 180 and start judging me for being horrific for digging up a corpse? Because that's what I'd do.
What do you want here, eh? This is my road. I'll kick. Go and weak at the knees of you.
Press 1 to kill the Scotsman in the woods.
Is that the best
First
you can
night
do?
in prison I was introduced to my cellmate and he said, "You touch my stuff and I will kill you. I catch you staring at me and I will kill you. You touch me and I will kill you." I thought to myself, great, just got here and I am already married.
Santa, welcome to the stream. And thank you for the bits. Radway says kill him, Siddle says doesn't. Do we leave him, yeah? Do we leave him? Oh, he's died. No, mate. Listen, right? That guy's a bandit. He's got a tag on him that says bandit. I didn't kill him, right? Because even though I've got a bloody sword, it's fine. I was just here picking nettles.
There's something over there.
Wise man. Very wise man. Ooh, 0.3 groschen. Preserver. Increases the freshness of food, keeps food fresh for longer, and can turn rotten products into edible ones. Hello. Unknown potion. An unknown potion. God alone knows what, or good or bad, it can do. Press 1 to drink the unknown potion. And moonshine. Sell that to Sothan. Scottish man with unknown alcohol in it. Santa, good afternoon. One day a game will get NPC reactions right, but until that day, we get to enjoy this shit. I mean, we must have seen some shit if that was fine. Kill him, he saw everything. There's either blind ambivalence or abject terror and nothing in between, yeah. You got a chance to turn to me and say, any idea what happened here? Purple flowers. Hang on, I need purple flowers for another quest. I've got about 7 quests ongoing right now. Forgive me. Oh, you don't need that out. Are these anything different? Sage. I'll take some sage. Does sage give you make you fall asleep in real life? Because I bet whatever this quest needs for the guy to fall asleep actually does require something that makes you fall asleep in real life. You know what doesn't make you fall asleep in real life? That's right, Pepsi Max. Paula, congratulations. Good work. Right, let's continue. So somewhere out here is the executioner's area, and I might be walking into it a bit confident. It's a nice area, though. I didn't realise this was so close to Ratai. Why is there a dead horse? A horse or a cow? A horse. Am I safe? There's the way shrine. Let's check it for Bear's name. Because Bear backed this game on Kickstarter, and I was learning about it, actually. I didn't realise that this is a guy that made one of the Mafia games. Magic Mike, Leonard Bishop, William Robert, V. King Potts. I didn't realise that this was one of the guys that made the Mafia series. He didn't like how the direction of Mafia 2, so he went off and came up with this. Via a massive Kickstarter and a whole other team and stuff. It's not as simple as that, but I had no idea. The sneaky guy must have killed the horse, that's why he was so... Oh yeah, because he was bullshitting like I was. Still don't know what a horse looks like. I mean, we're here to learn, right? Guy's buried here. Am I going to get... a bollock in here. We discovered Gallows Hill. Execution places were situated on hilltops, at crossroads and out of town. They were considered unclean. These were deserted places that everyone avoided, and no craftsman would work nearby for fear of losing his reputation. The only one to be seen thereabouts was the executioner, who often lived near the site. Common folk would approach the gallows or execution place for the sole purpose of witnessing an execution. They became popular folk entertainment, often the whole town gathering to watch. But sentencing to capital punishment was a right granted only to selected towns, and by no means all of them had their own executioner. They really need to redo all the ad banners, etc. for the new Mafia game. It looks like a shit mobile game. It does, yeah. I meant to stealth there and whistled. I'm sure it's going to be good, because it... Kill the sheep as witnesses. But I don't think they market to people of our generation anymore, couldn't they, right? And it looking like a shit mobile game might be an advantage. Right. Speaking of being considered unclean. No, I said I'd never do this. This is frustrating. I started hunting spiders in Grounded. I'm trying to use it as exposure therapy for arachnophobia, so I don't have those settings turned on. But sometimes I have to literally look at my other screen when you fight them. Is it that strong? So you've got the settings on, and you're using it as arachnophobia therapy. That's why. How do you get perfect blocks in them situations? I like the idea of using that for exposure therapy, though. Alright. I said I'd never do this, and I maintain it. Even if I can't. This is dumb. This is not on.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
I did that for nothing. You'll be pleased to hear that real life spiders are actually small. Trim, shut your fat mouth. Fucking lying bitch. You don't actually anything in there anyway. You filthy bastard. Let the man rest. What the fuck is this shit, says Kit? A wise man would have predicted this. Me. Didn't even have the ring. Playthrough ruined. I'm quitting. Pebbles, take over. Pebbles is in charge of the Doomhaus now. It is. It's suddenly warm. It was all right yesterday, but it's suddenly warm again, right? I've seen all the videos that are coming out. She was showing me them yesterday of Americans that live in England being like, "Okay, I finally understand. This is warm as dicks."
Who's this coming here? Show what you're made of. What's the matter? Come on.
Starting to do better with spiders.
What's up? Check yourself.
Then we found 6 Black Widows this year, confirming my fears. One of them was in the house, hovering on the couch. Actually, this guy's putting up a bit of a fight. Oh, he's not got much stamina, though. I've not got my sword out. Spiders are allowed to exist as long as I never see them. Till then, seeing the Americans that have never left their own state alone, calling this country pussies. Ooh, ooh! I meant to just, like, put him... Oh, he's a bandit. Fuck him, right? Oh. What? You better be another bandit. Oh, it's this guy again. Someone's killed this man. I like him, actually. I wouldn't mind him as a neighbour. As arachnophobia mode turns the spiders into flat images of cats, and I don't know why, but it's more scary than the spiders were. They only meant to put him 6 feet under. To be honest, if somebody had just slaughtered someone in the street, would you rear up and say, "I'm going to tell the guards"? Then still seeing the American, yeah. If you see a spider, it's your own fault. Keep to your routine. To be honest, staying in your own state seems wise. Apparently, if you stray outside the border, there's actual culture and history everywhere. It's a trip hazard. That's disgusting. Right, Miller Peshek. Here I am digging up corpses for no reason. I also noticed it would have been nice if there was an option to rebury the corpse if the guilty party decided to change his mind. And I don't want to talk like around Teresa. Then again, she does wash clothes, doesn't she? And I stink. Teresa, a word, please. You did this. She's going to shut the door on me as well. Come here, dickhead.
Hey, good health to you.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
Oh, I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
Right, hang on. Let me just reframe this a little bit. Digging up corpses and stealing from the dead is bad, right? But I only did it to uncover the fact that the executioner did it and bring him to justice. Conscience clean.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm
Jesus.
glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
Find the ring in the executioner's house and steal it. I mean, I got what I wanted. I did want, you know. And I didn't steal the ring from the corpse, therefore I've not stolen from the dead.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Fuck me. I've heard some excuses in my time as to why people have done stuff, but that's up there with the shittest. But as long as it's alright in my head, it's fine. Okay, the executioner lives there. I could walk in, sword popped, slaughter him, his dogs, his wife, his children, raise the whole place to the ground, right? Take the ring and walk out being like, he deserved it, he stole from a grave. I don't know if this was your intention or not, Gwynblade, but all I can see is an OXO vegetable peeler with a gun attached. How did we get... That's all I went in. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know why he said that. That was disgusting. Right, I mean, it's probably better I do this at night, right? Press 1 to see naked Henry strangle a farmer's wife. Okay, am I tired enough to sleep? Teresa, can you wash my clothes, please?
I could hear you rattling a mile off in that armour.
Oh.
I've got something that needs stitching up. Could you do it for me?
All right. I can't have you walking around in torn rags, can I? Show it here.
I'm going to go sleep for a bit. We're off on a night mission. Trim and Kitten want to see me strangle a farmer's wife. And you said sword popped, you meant you Willie. Yeah, Willie's the name of my weapon. Right, what time is it now? It's 2 PM. Don't worry, you just got the gist from the Oxo peeler. But our mother and father told me not to listen to anything Gwynblade ever says. So I had to be careful. Just get the context from yourself. You don't need to, Trim. He's got a big sword. Why would you be polite? And you've seen what happens when you're polite in video games. Or French. I'm doing this for Team 1. I'm raiding tonight and I've got to raid my summer car up. Stop trusting Gwynblade. The trick is to never start. Okay, it's night time. It is a whopping 10 PM. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to head over to this area. If I can see in the dark. I'm going to take all my clothes off, because wearing plate armour makes you noisy. But I can't even see where fucking Pebbles is. Where is he? He's there. And we're going to sneak in. What if it's on his finger? Come on, Pebbles. Be brave. What if there's a Scotsman in the woods? Slip it off. What, my bikini? It's not time for that. Do you know I need to make a stealth set? I told Razor I'd never do stealth in this game because he was bullying me about Fallout and State of Decay. But maybe a stealth set wouldn't be the worst idea. Imagine Henry. Then again, if the only armour value that seems to affect stealth is noise, everything has a value above 0, sorry. Therefore, is it not better to just do everything naked at all times? And is a stealth set even a thing? Is there armour that makes you stealthier than being naked? Maybe. Don't answer that if you know, by the way. That wasn't actually me asking a question. That's just me thinking about it. Maybe? Eric, welcome to the street.
Money! I want your money!
Why is this woods full of Scottish people? He just hit Pebbles on the bottom. I can't even see him. Is there more than one? Is there actually more than one? There's more than one. There's more than one. Get on Pebbles and go. Get on Pebbles and go. Go. Pebbles! I can't see. I can't see a fucking thing. Team 1. I'm trying. I am fighting more than one in the dark, but I can't see. Absolutely fuck that. Woo! It's alright, Team 1. Don't worry, it's fine. Eric! I'm not doing a naked archer run, but I'm going to go and steal from an execution that's been robbing graves. That's why I'm out at night. Bullshit. Jerrick's currently still in prison, by the way. Okay, we got away with that. Do I take a marigold decoction to heal a little bit? Do I need one? No, I'll be fine, right? Repair my armour, though. Should have done this before, thinking about it. I'm going to spend a fortune on repairs. Blacksmith kit to my sword's called Razor, by the way. Where's that Cam dude when you need him? Maybe it's like a werewolf situation and he turns evil at night. Right, I'm going to stop at these crossroads and this is where we're going to get naked. Nobody look. Need to remember to sell them spares. Spurs. Padded coif and patched hose. Look at Nick. I forgot he's bought the kit and made him bald. Don't touch me. I'm going to sneak up. Listen how silent I am. Never expected you to stop. What, for them guys? Them Scottish guys are in the wood. Wood, like a hard-on. Do you get this joke? Apparently it's fucking amazing. Hey, I've got night vision. Damn, look at the stars. I don't actually notice the stars. Do we have accurate stars? Yep, there it is. The one star sign everybody knows. Where's that bitch with his belt? There's Orion. Ironically, there's that thing, by the way. I always used to look out for that thing, and it's been scaring me all my life. Cute jammies, thank you, Eric. I use them to steal from executioners. But because razor's a massive weapon. That joke was sharp. Is it the Orion cluster? The Orion cluster's like the sword part of the belt, right? Coming off the belt. I don't think that is, though. But if you look, well, I guess to the southeast, in real life, that's there. Oh, it's Orion, rest in peace. That was Gwynblade and I's third brother that died in the loft. Right, the executioner's house is up ahead. Can you see it on your screens? I can just about see it on mine. Some Pepsi, just caffeine to stay up at night. Right, I'm seeing, I don't know if you can see it, cow shit on the road, a small garden with poppies in it, some thistles, and a very old barn, some logs too. You know what I'm going to do? Call me a bitch. Save your schnapps. Okay. The Pleiades, or however it's spelled. Orion is a nebula. Gotcha. You're familiar with it though, right? That like little clump of stars. Do we execute the chickens? I can barely see. Schmitz, welcome to the stream. You're not going around murdering cousin over and over just to play more KCD, are you? I would never. No, I've still got 22 hours of the prison sentence left to wear off. Okay, I think that's the house there for those that can... Dogs, dogs, dogs. Stop, 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 stop. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Right, does this actually work? Drop. 1 of 4. Drop. 2 of 4. Please say this works. Meat, meat, meat. There's meat right there. Calm your fucking... It does work as well. Shut up! No! There's another dog. There's fucking dogs everywhere. There's one of them fire-breathing pigs as well. Fucking hell, he's heard it. I could choke him out, though. Press 1 to choke out the executioner. Fucking idiot dogs. Schmitz, are you well? Good morning.
Is something the matter? Anything else? What's it to be?
Oh fuck, it's dark back here. Okay, that went badly. I need to get behind him. Just a night. Yeah, I'm just checking on the area. It's fine. Okay, we're going back around again. This is fine.
I must have imagined it.
So bad. Sorry, it's fine. It must have been the wind. Fucking hell. It's alright, it's fine, it's fine. We'll work this out. Throw meat for the dogs, he says. Throws meat for the dogs. What do the dogs do? Don't shut up, don't eat it, don't anything. Maybe they don't want cooked or dried meat. I've got nothing else. But I can get something else. Congratulations, Radware. There you go, Alkirion. I'm in the neighbourhood watch, everything's fine. What do you mean, why am I in my pants?
Maybe the dogs prefer their chicken.
Don't say it.
Poached.
Oh. I thought you were going to say breast. Gwynplaine, thank you for the bits. This isn't poaching anyway. Dogs. I left the meat over there. Wait. Right, watch this. He comes out of his building, right? Okay, he's coming, I can hear him. I'm in his shed. Don't know if you can see much. Chicken chaser, I believe. Do you reckon the dogs will kick off if I knock their owner out in front of them? Be alright, won't it? Can't see through the gap in the door. Toss a slice of cheese on his face.
What do you want?
Fucking hell!
Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue. How much is it?
Oh, half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away.
At midnight? I forgot this. Right. I need to remember, this is one of them games where you can complete quests in 200 different ways, and I keep forgetting. That actually worked. Okay, my stupid high speech skill. Right, now we just need to dispose of his wife. Fucking middle of the night and he goes for a flower delivery. Dogs are quiet. Alright. He might not live alone, though. Yeah, no, in a private area, dickhead. There's his wife here somewhere. I forgot what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a ring, aren't I? He's not going to keep it in the kitchen. There's a locked chest. It's fine. It's a level lockpicking. We're here to level lockpicking to go and do the big stupid chain of events that's going to get us into the monastery. It's not in here. I'll take 29 groschen though. Fucking prick stealing from graves. Who do you think he is? But he's all the way back in town, right? And as long as he doesn't have a wife or significant other, he doesn't. It's in here. That's not great. We'll take his sword. Are we taking his sword? But still no ring. Where's the ring? What if it's in his pocket and I've just sent him off miles away? No, wait. Find the ring hidden in the execution. It's hidden in here somewhere, apparently. Where? Is it in his basket? No. Okay, well, if he's in town, he might be in here. It's fine. Shaggy Dan, welcome to the stream. Did I just watch you attempt to kill a man and get him to go for a flower delivery? And this is what I come back to. Yeah, you did. It's been a bit of a strange stream so far, Shaggy Dan, but we're working our way towards getting in that monastery. And 2 saviour snaps. A ring acquired from the executioner, who got it from a dead man. Nice.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Fucking I keep trying to stealth and call in pebbles, but I mean, there's nobody here but pigs and chicken. I actually killed a load of his chickens for the sake of this mission. Oh, I thought I'd killed the dogs then. Hello, chickens. You can bark all you like, dickheads. I'm allowed. I got out of here. This game is cool for that, though. It turns out you can complete quests in all kinds of different ways. Chaucer. How can I wear 2 pairs of Chaucers? Male coif, Milanese brigandine. Yeah? Not the Milanese gauntlet, though. And it was patched hose and padded coifs. I think that's everything, right? Yeah. I just went into his house and whistled loudly. But I didn't need to worry about it in the end, so far it turns out. Shaggy Dad, welcome to the stream. Where's fucking Bob Pebbles has followed me in? This is the least stealthiest mission since the last one. What if it's on his finger? I got a new sword, didn't I, as well? So instead, is it a long sword? Oh, it's a fucking long sword. I stole that for nothing. I feel bad, actually, because... I'll just drop it. There we go, look. He's going to wonder how his chickens managed to take his sword out and throw it on the ground outside his house. Get his chamber pot. What? What do you mean sell it? I'm not a bad person. I'm trying to do this mission as ethically as possible. As you can tell by killing Scottish people on the road on the way. I guess the real ring was the assassination attempts along the way. Problem is, this boyo's going to end up back exactly where I'm going to sleep. You just sneak into his house and whistle loudly. Who needs stealth nowadays? See? Did I even get a lockpick level out of that? That's the whole point. Fucking useless. If I'm going to go the lockpick level, what if, like, very hard locks are locked behind level 18 lockpicking? And I'm going to spend 7 hours grinding lockpickle. There's the guy, by the way. There's the blind wayfarer. Lockpick levels. How many? Fuck me, there's 3 of them and they're humans. Nope, you can stay back there. Not having that. Yeah, what if I waste all that time leveling lockpicking levels and there's no need? Part of me has a feeling that there's maybe a quest that takes you into the monastery at some point and you do it then, but... Are we not here to sequence break? Ah! What the fuck was that? What just hit me? I was technically not even in proper combat. Did a pigeon just... Reality? Is it an arrow? Oh, they had bows. So I got shot from that distance by an arrow. Well, I don't know where I am. By an arrow. The weight of your actions. Where am I? Oh, I've not crossed the bridge yet. I see. That was a hell of a shot, though. They hit me on the piss pot from that distance. Respect. Took an arrow to the ass. Not there, is it? Next one. Alright, that was not a very successful stealth mission, but we got it done. I feel like I've got a grasp on the game now where I can be daft with it. It's good. It's a good game, this. Stupid Trim being right. Stupid Augur being right. What universe is this? Did I take damage? I injured my right leg. Can result in bleeding if you're not careful. Did somebody throw a rock at me and damage my ankle or something? Alright, let's sleep. I think that was a successful day. Get up at 5:30 apparently. I'm going to have to wait for the miller to get up so I can hand this quest in. Why was Henry surprised that it was only a cheap ring? The more you say you like this game, the more I believe you, actually. Do I not look like my usual self where I'm sat saying, I like my summer car, it's a good game, I'm glad I downloaded it, I'm so glad I committed to it. Ah, fuck, I'm going to have to wait for the miller to get up. Stealth, you keep saying that word, but I don't think it means what you think it means. Nah, because technically I snuck up to his door and then popped up naked and asked him if he could go somewhere else. And we got rid of the enemies regardless. Inconceivable. Alright. Let's sit and wait here until 10 for some reason. Does anybody want a peanut? I've had some stressed peanuts at the midstream break, so I can't have too many. I'll get fat. Alright, where is he? Right then, big boobs, I've done the job for you.
Hey, lad. Don't you want a little wage?
Sorry, I had to
My
interrupt him.
respects to you.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean, the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
Is a fence.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
God be with you.
Hang on. Wait a minute. Let me just open Steam. 109 hours into this game, and I think I've just done the stealth tutorial that I was offered 45 minutes in. Not so loud, Henry. Teresa's right there. I mean, she'll be glad I'm helping her uncle, right? Or whatever. Right, where's Kohelnitz? I don't think I've ever heard of that place. Is there a town I don't know of? Kohelnitz. Take the ring to the miller in Kohelnitz. Oh, no, wait, have I been there? I don't think I've ever been west from this area. Oh, it's Neuhof, isn't it? But I usually go down this way. There's no fence, he's a person. He's meaningless to me. Do I need to eat, or am I... Nourishment's at 75. I can actually eat for the first time. Remember when we head past one. Remember to sneak into Teresa's room when she's unaware and whistle loudly. What?
Hey! Hey! You piece of shit!
What?
Hand up.
Who? I'm in fucking Rat Eye. Do you see that guy? He had a rope across the road to get to me. Ooh, you... Can we talk about this? Teresa, help me.
Alle dopperdelle!
Did a bandit set a trap right outside there? Is this related to the quest, maybe? I'm the Rat Eye Tawny winner, friend. I'm proven in combat. Do we kill him? That's him bleeding, at least. Fucking hell, friend. It's hot.
I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you.
Am I going to get in trouble for killing a guy here, though? Got a new sword, haven't I? Oh no, I didn't get the new sword in the end. Okay. Let's Master Strike him. Because it's self-defense. He's nearly dead. He's on low health. One more Master Strike and we've got him. And... Fucking bandit. Really, Pebble's not going to help anything. It's Black Peter from the Tawny. Wait, why is he... Did we shame him, maybe? Dark plate armoured... I mean, none of his gear's that good. Decorated mail coif at 14. Same as mine. I can't believe... Black Peter's back. Marigold decoction. Riveted pauldrons at 13 and 14 for pauldrons and shorts. Nah, Helmet gear's a lot better. Even still, if this guy attacks you after the Tawny, then I bet this is an amazing gear to get early, right? I bet that's what this is all about. He didn't like losing. Black Peter, though, why? It was an honourable duel at the time. The shields don't seem to have much difference, rather, they don't tend to have stats. The fucking prick set up a plan to get me off my horse. I better get rid of that, because it'll probably do me in the future, won't it? Remember when you were a good person who didn't steal swords or rings? No. Can I cut it for you? If I walk under that now, I'm going to get knocked off, aren't I? Can't believe it was Black Peter. Peter the Black is back with a vengeance. Am I going to be able to... Okay. If I go at speed, though, that's definitely getting me. Shit. Where am I going? Okay, helmets. He fell funny. You did whiff both of your hits with the sword against string. I'll have you know something. I've just killed Peter the Black twice. I've defeated him once in the tourney, and then he didn't like losing, so he came and attacked me outside my bedroom. What a fucking loser Peter the Black is. Shit. Sucks to be... Alright, he might have lost with honour, but now he's died without. What a bitch. Timmy, welcome to the stream. I am in prison for evading arrest, Timmy. I got 24 days, so we've had to do 2 streams on KCD because I literally can't do anything other than sit in a jail cell. It sucks. Timmy, good morning. However, KCD has been fun as fuck this last couple of days. You knocked him out and threw him in the river in your clip. Pat, why would you do that? That means he that means he goes out with less honour than he did here. Respect. The bad face for a clothesline, yeah. They've been like some Benny Hill sketch, and it just bloomers hanging up in my face. Strip him naked and leave him in the wash. Could have strung him up to dry. I need purple flowers as well, don't I? I don't know what Cahelnitz is. I'm assuming Cahelnitz is like a little village or something. But apparently we're going to take the ring to this guy and he's going to tell us something about it. Ah, we're here. I know this place, I think. No, it's a different version of it. Look at that. Disgustingly pleasant. Assuming this place, whatever it is Cahelnitz. Come on, Pebbles, you can get your feet wet. There's this once. What we spitting on, Trim? Pebbles? Cahelnitz. Spitting on the view. Hello, ma'am. Is this... Hello, ma'ams. Is this Cahelnitz? Would anybody like a word? Mill-maid Anna. Doesn't want to speak to me, apparently. Hello? Miller... How did he say that? How did he say that? Washek? Don't know. Mr. Miller.
My respects to you.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the... Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Is it a test?
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
Press 1 if you watched me earlier in the year start KCD and, through some joke about morals, ignore for 100 hours the Thieves Guild. I had no idea all this was behind it. We've turned into a thief. What can he teach me, though? Stealth?
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my skills.
First, you have to have
Fuck,
some
I'm not even
skills
high enough to
hone.
learn from him. We've turned into a thief.
Well, I'll think it over.
If we only steal from bad people, then does that not make us a good person? Should write a book about that, maybe say it somewhere in the Midlands. Right.
Do you need help with anything?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may
Robard?
have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robard? I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg armory and steal a few Waffen rocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 Waffen rocks to make it a proper stink.
I don't know about this suddenly. Like, I've been joking, but do we? Do we be a thief? Like, I stood there and made that stupid speech a minute ago about let's just steal from bad people. If we only steal from bad people, it can't affect our, like, you know what I mean? We're good people. That makes us good. But I like Sir Robard. They're nice men. And Talmberg took me in. Sir Robard and Sir Divish at Talmberg are the only reason I'm alive. They healed me. They gave me work.
Consider it done. What am I to do with the Waffen rocks once I have them?
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence. Just make sure you don't get caught. Take care now.
Fucking hell. Turns out I'm in, Timmy. What? I don't want to do this. Like, are there any bastards we can steal from? Press 1 to steal from the Thieves Guild. Imagine. The balls.
I'm getting desperate now. Why is that, for the love of God? You know what my old man is like. Nothing ever good enough for him. Always turning his nose up at everything I cook. You'd think he had blue blood. What is it this time? He bought me a hair and said, make something special with it.
I managed to steal a saviour schnapps from there. That's pretty good, right? I'd like you to turn and look at me when I'm talking to you. Maybe at least turn in my direction slightly. This guy's got no morals whatsoever, has he? Fucking thieves, honestly. Maybe we work for the Thieves Guild, but actively screw them over at the same time. Ratting them in eventually to Sir Radzig and having them executed at the... You fancy? What question did I just get? Thick as thieves. Wojciech, we'll call him that, shall we, Eric? What did you say, Wojciech? Another miller making unlawful money on the side. He might have some work for me. Steal 5 Waffen rocks from the Talmberg Armory. And optional, get the keys to the Talmberg Armory. Talmberg's a long way away, though. Are we stealing? These are in the activities section. Should we do one with the last 30 minutes? Was he? Fucking was he? Alright. Now, one thing I'm absolutely doing is making sure I have enough herbs on me. Pleasant smelling herbs. Is there any of this that's pleasant smelling? Sage, no. Thistle, no. Marigolds, certainly. Grows where the earth is fertile, on rubble piles and dung. Hang on, let's get some poppies. Poppies we know, right? Because I get a charisma bonus if I have pleasant smelling flowers on me. They're not poppies, they're marigolds. Thistles. Look for red flowers, not orange ones. Dandelions don't particularly have a pleasant smell, do they? Poppies. What I want then is I want the charisma bonus. I'm going to go get a haircut as well, so if I get caught, I can talk my way out of it. Give us some poppies. Wazzy, why boy, ass face. Chicken I've already done a bit of chicken chasing. I'm not going to summon that name. Let's test if I get the buff, though. I want to start playing this like we played Fallout. Do I have the buff now? Yeah, flower power buff. So the flower power buff should get me... You've got enough herbs on you to make you more charismatic. You get a +2 charisma bonus, but I don't have the haircut bonus. Kitten, are we alright to get rid of the bald head? Charisma's at 16. Or I could get a beard instead of a tash. Then I'll be more trustworthy. Rorschach from Watchmen, yeah. It would have grown a bit by now, this is true. Yeah, it's been almost 3 days since we got the haircut. Let's go back to Ratai. Right, the haircut buff gives me Corona. Gives me a charisma buff. And the flower power, so pleasant smelling flowers on my person. Henry's a young boy, he's very virile. His hair grows fast. How do I get back to Ratai again? There's a bridge in there somewhere. Where's the bridge? There. Hey lad. Right, Pebbles, turn left at the end of here. Don't go right, turn left. Pebbles. Should have turned right. Left, left. Go on, Pebbles. I've trained you well. Left, left. Fucking sensational. I don't... Would it be worth me going shopping in town and buying a stealth set? Like, I don't know if it's possible to have a stealth set, but if I was to get a load of armor that had Alexa, make Pebbles go left, self-driving. Alright, I'm just going to nip to the tailor in town and see if there's and have a look at what stealth armor and stuff looks like. Because there's no point in me wobbling about in the loudest plate armor in the game, right? Is the string still across the street? No. Or Black Peter. Maybe let's take Black Peter's corpse back to the house and we'll sit it up in a chair near the bed and it can be like a teddy bear. Slightly more Buffalo Bill than I intended. Okay, so I've got the flower power buff. Let's go get the let's go get a haircut. Somebody type the word door handle for me. Kitten was technically first. Kitten, I need you to pick a haircut. You're going again.
What do you want?
So I thought it's pronounced broomscope.
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
And what is it you'd like?
Haircut or beard, Kitten? Beard. Or the bald head. Didn't render in properly there. Right, we've got Dignitary. That's the tash.
No deal.
We've got Troubadour, which is like a goatee with a Shadow.
No deal.
We've got Bohemian Duke. Gee, that's slops. We just made slops. Slops.
No deal.
We've got Woodsman's Pride. There's a new house on the street over from my house that's connected to our property. They have a huge hill that will cause run water onto ours, which is a code violation. So you're going to have to call the township soon before you have a pond in your yard. Immediately falling out with the neighbours, I respect it. You can stop. What are we having this one? I've got to make slops.
Okay. No deal.
Roger that. Don't fall out with the neighbours, Timmy. When people under 35 make porn star tash jokes, what the fuck are they watching? True. Do modern porn stars have? Ugh. Porn doesn't exist anyway. It's just something our parents told us about to scare us. Wrestling.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Good
All
luck
right.
then.
Thank you. Fuck them, they're new to the neighbourhood.
I'm interested in your services.
Shouldn't you ask Teresa what she likes? Absolutely not. Slops is such a bohemian Jew,
Everything.
isn't he?
Heal my wounds, have a proper bath. Oh, and my garments are in need of laundering.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Good luck then.
I'm sure some of them do, since that look is back in style now, along with the mullet. Do you know what I think the era we're in now is? We're in the first era where there is no such thing as a style. Because how can style and fashion exist when there's no monoculture, right? So I think we're in a post-fashion era that's just started, and the only way to stand out is to break convention rules. You know what I mean? That's why we're getting mullets and we're getting daft like tashes and we're getting, you know. Yeah, chicks love a post-irony, unironic tash, mullet, and statement glasses. Exactly right. Elevator shoes with mullets and a katana. And then black and white checked chef pants. Sorry, that wasn't aimed at you, kitten. You find it. This has made me think. Right, I'm just going to nip to town. I'm going to have a look at stats on gear at the tailors. I've got my comfort leggings and t-shirts 90% of the time, and everyone else could fuck off. Oh, when you said I don't have the energy for all that, I thought you were saying for me start bringing up cultural stuff about fashion. I thought you were saying I don't have the energy for that conversation. I see, you mean fashion. We're bringing... Yeah, we are. Back from Talmberg. We'll put Dominic Mysterio and you'll see what a mullet stash wrestler looks like, yeah. But you got to have something that pokes out of the back and under the mask. Although he doesn't wear it, does he? Like his uncle.
God be with you.
Or dad, I'm sure. Right, Mr. Taylor, sir.
May the Lord watch over you.
So, right. Paw point we'll go for. Look, visibility, 39, and conspicuousness. And these two stats are reflected here, look. So my current... Look, visibility, noise, 74. Because I'm in full armour now, right? But, let me do a test. If I take all of my gear off... Am I back on screen yet? No. Actually, we sell these golden spurs, then. Will we buy them? Oh, I just dropped them on the floor. Hang on a minute, I've dropped my spurs. No, I didn't. I put them on pebbles. It's fine. Right, I'm confused. No, don't talk to that guy.
Take care.
So let's take all my gear off, and I want to test. So, my visibility is locked at 50, and my conspicuousness is at 50. Fucking slots. Is at 50. Right, so. It's a genius move by market traders to make their worst white mum's trainers worth 100 times the price. So you look like a 1990s estate agent dressed out Friday. It's true, though. Fashion is entirely dictated by whatever they can't sell. So they put it, they dress up the mannequins in the shop windows and on all the adverts, and suddenly it's in fashion and everybody buys it. So, now, let me have a look at 39 to 41. So my look, it goes down. So, 38, 39. So it's at base 50 when I'm naked, so I can get it to go down. But that makes it go up. That makes it go down. That makes it go down. So, is it actually just black stuff? So if I buy that, a black scarf, that does nothing. So all this makes it go up. Hey, wait, could I get a load of rat-eye waffle? No, the Tambo one. That makes my conspicuousness go down. Good king conspicuousness. One slipped out. Grey hose, that goes down with those. A dark waffen rock, that also helps. Jesus Christ be praised, Henry looks awful. Padded coif, it goes down, not much though. This better be how it works, I'm just wasting my time. Tight blue, oh, that goes down a lot with the blue ones. There's no boots. You not buy boots from no, you got to buy boots from the fucking cobbler, aren't you, down the street? Is there something called a ban pam? Alright, how much is that? 409 groschen. Let's haggle him down.
Can we do something about the price?
All right, so.
I'm going to be looking for ninjas, so dress like a clown. 380.
See, now I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Shit, that must be the high charisma that's getting me these prices. Haggler saved 22,000 groschen by haggling. Alright, this is the big test though. Did I just waste 380 groschen? So my conspicuousness and visibility is at 50. So if I put my black paw, yeah, it's going down. Look. Ooh. And the grey hose. Yes, at Henry. Down to 40. The band pan, similar to band hammer, but for when you're on a kitchen locked account.
Baked goods fresh from the oven.
Whoa, shit! I ran that lady over there, putting my camera back on. It's fine. Should have stolen those monk's robes yesterday. Yeah, I could have taken those. All black outfit, imagine. Right, I need to go to speak to Francis up here. Francis Ford Cobbler. That's the tavern. It's one of these buildings. Which one is it? You. Didn't put what back on? What am I getting in trouble for? I was making a Jean-Claude Van Damme joke, but now I regret it. No, I thought it was a Jean-Claude Van Damme. I thought there was a piece of armour called Ban Pam. Have I missed something? Oh, the JCBP. I thought there was a piece of armour at Gwynblade called Ban Pam, and you were joking about that. I didn't realise it was Bear's JCBP. Fuck.
God be with you.
I've just gone down in Gwynblade's inheritance now. No, it was me.
Take care.
Right. So, my current stealth. What's happened to him? We're at 50. I need to. So they make it. So normal boots, dark foot wraps and soles, dark riding boot. They're better. Down to 38. 38 leather boots. Okay. Nobleman's dark shoes. 38, 39. Slippers, silent shoes. I mean, you've got it right. They're a bit expensive though. Lena, welcome to the stream. Look, I'm trying to get my visibility. I've accidentally joined the Thieves Guild. Henry's become a bad person. Alright, let's get a good deal on these silent shoes. Considering you get the same with cheaper. Yeah, but they're called silent shoes.
We can try it.
I'm doing it because I've got my charisma up, right? Can I go really low?
Is this enough?
Well, now a little more, and we'll shake on it.
I went to take a shit and suddenly turned into a thief.
All right, so
a bald thief. Kittens dressed Henry up, and he looks like. I mean, does Henry look like Slops? The silent shoes were a bit of a waste, but silent, right? So now my visibility is down to... I haven't even worn them yet, have I? Where am I? Armour. Silent shoes. 38 and 38. So that's dropped my entire stealth down by, what, 12? Just watched the guy get a dwarven hand cannon off a mob in it. Yeah, Pat watched somebody get a skull flame shield yesterday, right? Typical rogues. I know. Ginger beer was not. It was Pepsi Max, me. I needed the energy to cope with all of these people. I've also done bad things today. I did some grave robbing, but it turned out it wasn't bad in the end. Right, can I get to Talmberg? Fucking look at the time. Sir Hans.
God save you, Henry.
How are you doing? Right, I bought a little bit of a stealth set. Shall I get to Talmberg and we'll see what I've got time for? Fuck, I've enjoyed this. This game's good. Learning how to play a game makes it more enjoyable, would you believe? He found his... Bear's got this conspiracy that Hans Capon's lost his horse. What does Bear know that we don't? Is it because I took a screenshot of it without a rider? I didn't get a hood, did I? Should I not have got a hood? Where would I get a hood from? Maybe from the armour smith. Like a coif or something that's... Hang on. Do I have any items that actually increase this on me? Like, what does that do? That increases it. The Waffen Rock, obviously. Ooh! I already had better pants. The patched hose that I have now gets me down to 37-37. The Dark Waffen Rock, that actually increases it. Coif? Padded coif? No, okay. You're transforming into a hipster.
Yeah.
Oh, don't kid yourself, son. Then Henry was already a hipster. Did you not see the haircut he started with? Oop, shit. Tabbed out by accident. Do I have any pieces on the hot? I don't think I've got anything in my... I've got some chicken. No way! You know, when I was in the executioner's yard and I dropped the chicken, and I was like, why are the dogs not reacting to the chicken meat on the floor? I didn't press drop, I pressed put on horse. That might be why the dogs didn't give a fuck about the raw meat that I tried to bait them with. Ah, fucking idiot. It's fine, it's fine. Shit. Right, to Talmberg. There's just a horse running around kicking on his head. He's called Pebbles, so I'm calling him by his right name. Pebbles is not raw meat. If there's one thing I hate about you lot, there's 1,000. But one of the 1,000 is that just absolutely not respecting Pebbles. Pebbles is the only horse you can get in this game. People say you can upgrade him or replace him, and then people are idiots. Oh, that's actually a pretty good stream title, something that I'm upset about. Pebbles to the metal. Alright, Pebbles. Autopilot engaged. Eric, my love. This is why you're the main character of the Doomhaus. Pebbles is a sweetheart who will save the day. I've gone a bit doolally in the back half of this stream, but it's in a good way. I recall you calling him shite in one of the earlier streams. That's because I just didn't realise how much more superior than any other horse he is. Pebbles is just as good as the horse in Shadow of the... You mean Shadow of the Colossus, yeah? Ooh, that game's good. Do you know, I look back on Shadow of the Colossus, and while it was absolutely one of the best playthroughs of the Doomhaus, it almost feels like Shadow of the Colossus was maybe a bit too good for us. Is there truth in that? Like, Shadow of the Colossus was this, like, poignant, like, rich, deep, kind of profound story of, like, delicate balance and grief, and where is Pebbles going? Stupid shit horse. We are aware that Pebbles is a mare, right? Thing is, Trim, So is Roach in The Witcher, but that never stopped us. My Pebbles has a... big testicles for a mare. What was I about? Shadow of the Colossus was brilliant, while Eco was brutally painful at parts. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Eco was rough. Good, but just tough defending that girl. A bit, we should sit on it. But it is just too beautiful. We even turned over. Yeah, it's like Mystery Science Theatre watching, like, Citizen Kane. Does that make sense? The story was a fantastic... Well, Eco was set before Shadow of the Colossus, right? It came out before. Was Eco after Shadow of the Colossus? Or? I just did a quick horse inspection. Eco was released first, but you may be right that it was set first. Would The Last Guardian ever come to PC? Probably not, right? It's just doomed to fade away in PlayStation exclusive hell. I can't. I honestly, I've got very little memory of it at this point. So, where am I going? Have I just gone to my waypoint instead of town? But I have, you fucking idiot stuff. Hang on a minute. So, right, wait. I set a waypoint and went to that instead of actually going to the quest location. Let's go to Ledechka. Fool. Shadow of the Colossus replay. I'd feel a bit guilty, I think. Nah, Shadow of the Colossus is it's a bit like Firewatch. I played Firewatch back in my own time recently, and it was about 10% as good as that first playthrough. Some games you can't go back to, right? And I'm a person that replays games obsessively, but I think Shadow of the Colossus might be better left untouched. Yeah, it was. Everybody go play Shadow of the Colossus for the PS2 if you haven't already. And you play the remaster, though. You did seem to... I'd never played the remaster, so on the PC... PlayStation only. I've only ever played the PS2 version. Played it on an emulator. I think the only remaster that was out at the time was the PS3 version, and then they re-released it again. No, I've not got a PlayStation. I played Eco, though. God, I remember we used to play games around here. Terrible. I wanted to, but it's maybe best that I don't, right? Pebbles!
Yeah.
Stop tabbing out the game. Calm down. Pebbles, stop. Okay, this autopilot thing's got a bit out of control. The list of yours beneath the stream is really impressively lengthy. Slowed down a little bit recently. Yeah, we played some shit on this channel. Trouble is, when we were burning through games, I was never really feeling a great deal of connection to a lot of them. And while My Summer Car is an extreme example, I think I do prefer longer projects. Or making longer projects out of games. Firewatch fooled me into thinking there was more meaningful choices than there actually was. That's the beauty of the design, though, Bear, right? I think if you just play it in isolation and don't look into what's actually going on under the bonnet, then you start to see that it was genius in what was quite a limited scope game, feeling broader and denser than it was. It's like Gwynblade often says, it's one of them games where if you look at all possible options of everything, you start to realise you're just reading a choose-your-own-adventure book through from start to finish. My PlayStation 2 sits nicely next to the TV. It's a slimline next to the Wii. It's also not plugged in. They're your two newest consoles. Have I upgraded my internet, Pat? No? Ah, fucking hell, I don't want to stop streaming today. Shit. Tomorrow, then, we'll burst out and we'll steal this bullshit from Townburg. Firewatch is one of the visual novels, just with better animations. Yeah, it's good. So you'll have a better connection. Thanks, man. Glad you're here. Those choose your own adventure goosebumps. Was it choose your own adventure goosebumps? I don't really remember. I don't know whether I was just a bit too old when the Goosebumps books started to appear around here a lot. You consider doing a Doomhaus after dark for things like KCD that you can only do after dark, like sneaking into people's houses and stealing things and loudly whistling. What a full dark stream. The only person that's allowed here is Satan. You loudly whistling, you monster. Yeah, I kind of broke into someone's house earlier on what was supposed to be a stealth mission. And when I tried to press the crouch button, which is C, I pressed X, which is whistle for the horse, so I just stood up in the middle of his house and whistled really loudly. Alright, let's go pull up in Talmberg then, and tomorrow we're going to do this stealth mission. Which is kind of fucked, because Talmberg's where Lady Stephanie is, and Sir Divish, and I'm actually actively screwing over Sir Robard, who's a good friend of ours, who helped me and saved my life. But for some reason, some pot-faced miller back in Ratai has decided that he's going to pay me for being a thief and I'm going to go steal from good people. What if this ruins my reputation in Talmberg and every time I have to go there for a quest I have to fight off 700 guards because I've upset everybody? Testing his security. Ooh, I like that saying. What I need is to surround myself with with people like you, similar people with enough delusion to make my terrible actions feel justified. Then I'm unstoppable. Who here thought I was getting into the monastery today? Where am I going? Who here had any faith that would get into the monastery today? Not I, but it's been a bad stream for focus. But what did I say? Let's go back to Ratai, do the tourney, and then I'll start working on lockpicking. I did find a quest where I started working on my lockpicking. I consider that progress. Go talk to him again, see what he thinks about the whole midnight flower delivery bullshit that he pulled off. That's the benefit, though, right? That's the benefit of somebody that's got high charisma, which is an old Bart Simpson quote. But somebody that's... Have I started walking west again? Why does it walk to Talmberg, Henry, you pillar? The benefit of somebody that's got a high charisma stat, right? When stealth failed, I just popped up and used high charisma to talk the guy round, and he believed it, because he's a fucking idiot peasant that cuts heads off for a living. It's always good to have a backup. What was the plan when I first started as well? That my Henry was going to be fast and full of shit. So when that guy caught me in my underpants sneaking around his wife's bedroom in the middle of the night, I popped up and said some shit about a flower delivery and he bought it wholesale. Right, if you join in for marbles, I'm just going to get down this hill and I'm going to get to my bed and then we're going to go and do marbles. Look. He bought flour wholesale. Yeah, well, it was for a miller. Is he a retail outlet? I was going to make a macro joke to Sothan there. Starting your life of crime and betrayal is worth the stealth armor that isn't quite as good as what you already had. To be honest, Schmitz, that's exactly how it works with the Tawney. If I get some stealth armor from this that's worse than the shit I just spent like thousands of groschen on, I'll have seen it coming, frankly. Right then, up the hill. Is there lodgings around here that I could stop off at? There isn't, is there? Oh, there is a lodging. Nah, let's not buy a room. I don't want to delay marbles any longer. It's coming, everybody. I just need to get up the hill and into the castle. For those that are wondering where my summer car is, I have 22 hours left to wear off. But if I can time sleep properly, I could stay up all night tonight and get my summer car ready for tomorrow. Hopefully I won't need to. No, wait, less than 22 hours, right? 21 hours. Because I'm halfway through with 11 days remaining of the prison sentence. In the future, when you see me getting pulled over in my summer car, and I am considering driving away and not taking the breathalyzer, what do you say? Pat, I realise I'm talking to a stream full of people that want to watch more KCD. Okay, never mind. Alright, yeah, never mind. Imagine it was the other thing that everybody answered. Is that what you're going to get me to finally play KCD? It's just to stun lock me in a constant prison cycle. Alright, there we go. Lovely. Tomorrow then, stealth missions. We're going to steal from the guy in Talmberg. Lovely. Thank you all for joining. I'll be back tomorrow with hopefully my summer car, unless something happens and I don't manage to get the prison sentence worn off while raiding and supposed to sleep and fucking... I want to watch a prison stream. What you want about? Bullshit. Bullshit. Thank you all for being here today. Then welcome to all the new followers. It's nice to meet everybody. You're all very lovely. This game is fucking top, and I will see you all tomorrow for more. However, with the Oranges winning yesterday, imagine 2 orange points in a row. Right, for those that don't know, before we end the stream every day, we do a single run of marbles on stream, which is free for anybody to join, and the winner of which gets a golden name in the Doomhaus Discord. If you are in the Doomhaus Discord and you would like to take part in today's marbles, all you would have to do is type the password, and if the password is correct and you're in the Discord, fighting for either the greens or the oranges, which is a team assigned to you when you join, randomly, then you will be given a marble, and if your marble wins, you get the person of the century of the day. Time for marbles and stream races. It's not Friday, and there's another cloud error on the KCD save. Person of the century of the day to the winner, and the password for today is... Bald. Go. 74 bits, 74,000 channel points. Well, you might have more after this prediction's paid out.
And we all want to be on Team Green this year. Just look at those scores.
Don't know what that was. No, nobody look at the scores. They're currently 118 to the oranges and 76 to the greens. Is marbles going to work? Because I just got an error and I didn't understand a single word that it said. Give me a second. Marbles? Hello? So many people wrote balls. Hang on a minute. Welcome to the stream, everybody that's just in for marbles. Give me a second. Marbles. Hang on. Lundios, welcome to the stream. Cats, welcome to the stream. Jamie, welcome to the stream. Oh, we're in. We're off. We're going for it. Lovely. Right. Let's get it added. 29 in yesterday. Let's not have the same again. Can we have a back-to-back orange win? Or is that too much to ask? The Greens at least can't sweep this week. And we start today with Eric for the Greens. Lundios for the Greens. Welcome to the stream. Fucked up all my windows now. Radware for the Greens. Sothan for the Greens. Satan for the Oranges. Trim for the Greens. Cat, good afternoon, for the Greens. Paula for the Greens. Nuggy for the Greens. Jamie for the Greens. Schmitz for the Oranges. Azar for the Greens. Bear for the Greens. Alkirion for the Oranges. Pat for the Greens. Tagslite, welcome to the stream. For the Oranges. Kooten for the Oranges. Shaggy Dan for the Oranges. Kepler for the Oranges. Santa for the Greens. Cheeky. Santa for the greens. Cheeky for the oranges. Siddles for the oranges. 6-4, good afternoon, for the greens. Chaz for the greens. Mina for the oranges. And Azzy for the oranges. Alright, 26 marbles enter the race. First person to begin with one to the group. Right, make sure you're on this list, otherwise you shit on. We've got Eric, Lundios, Radware, Sofan, Satan, Trim, Cats, Polar, Dougie, Jamie, Schmitz, Azar, Bear, Alkirion, Pat, Tagslap, Kitten, Shaggy Dan, Kepler, Santa, Cheeky, Siddle, 6-4, Chaz, Mina, and Azzy. 11 oranges and 15 greens. That's not bad. You missed Mindray. Did I miss Mindray? I did. Did you not? Oh, you're up balls. I see. Then again, I added a few others. That's more oranges. 12 oranges and a certain amount of greens. Lovely. Good spot, Mindray. Eric says 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The level is Pixels Raceway. 27 marbles enter the race. Let's begin. Come on. Another orange win. We've actually got some fucking marbles today. What's up, greens? Where's your overwhelming dominant attendance? 118 to 78. Can the oranges get 2 points back to back? The level is Pixels Raceway. Mina's crown is the one to come for. 3, 2, 1. Wait, I'm only on the list once. I'm old. I should get more. Why? You've had your turn, Alkirion, who's actually winning right now. Whoa, he fell behind though. Come on, let's have a good start for the oranges. It always makes me tab out and snooze ads off this stupid fucking Twitch. All we hear is cry, 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 trying to let you guys back into it, so stop whining. I mean, Mina, in the lead, looking for back-to-back Person of the Century of the Days to stretch her lead out at the top. Immediately hits trouble. Shit. Lundios then off in the lead. I like this level usually. Jamie's in the background. Lundios getting stretching out his lead. And we need Kitten to hit that speed boost, and Lundios to hit some trouble. Kitten seems to be doing better. There's Jamie in this front pack. Radware's here. Alkirion. And we've got a couple of oranges. Lundios hit trouble and goes backwards. Can we get an orange getting a better run through this crap than a green? Cats. Okay, Mina's back. Eric's appeared out of nowhere. Kepler looking for his first point. Okay, 4 greens now in the top. But we do still have Mina and 7 greens. Come on, Mina, do something wild. She did! Mina's in the lead. Mina's in the lead for the oranges. Okay, I didn't expect that. Mina and 6-4, neck and neck then. 6-4's looking to actually close the gap on Mina at the top of the league. Mina's looking to extend it after yesterday's successful point, put it back to 3. She's hit trouble though, that's not good. Polar for the greens gets round, bounces off some bullshit. The orange gets stopped dead. Okay, Polar's now out. Satan in third for the oranges. Come on. Siddles. I'd even take Siddles at this point. 2 oranges in the top 3. Come on, oranges. Beat the odds. Satan goes round. Satan, what an assist. Siddle's now in the lead. Azar's the one to cause problems. Come on, oranges. Siddles has bounced off and gone backwards. Radware, no. Eric. Kitten, mine. Mindray forwards. Mindray forwards. You can do this. Mindray, you can do this. Yes. Orange is back to back. Ooh. We can do this. Yeah. Mindray is your Person of the Century of the Day. The few beat the many, and the oranges get back-to-back points in what looked like a very, very green year. And I can take the crown off Mina and put it straight on the head of Mindray, who's right below her in the list. Play it cool stuff. Oh yeah, nice one, Mindray. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, did alright there. 79. Roger that. Is it KCD that's doing it? Is my summer car the root cause of all of my problems? And the second I play something else, the oranges start winning and stuff. I'd take it. What does that get Mindray then? Mindray is now on 3 points. Already qualified for the Worm Olympics, but that's not bad. Mindray, that's a good effort. Any more and you'll have qualified for all of final week as well. First half went to the greens, but we'll have them in the second. This is our time, oranges. Let's have this. Lovely. Right, Trim came second, Eric third, and Alkirion and Shaggy Dan got the majority of the top 5 for the oranges. Lovely. All right then, I'm going to press this, this, and this. Congratulations to Mindrake. Good work to the oranges. But that is going to end, hopefully, the last replacement stream, because My Summer Car is still technically the main playthrough. Well, it's definitely. The only reason I'm playing this is because I needed something to do while I'm stuck in prison. I am going to keep the game open as much as I can tonight, but I've got a fair amount of shit I need to do, and then I'm going to have a late night, and I'm going to wake up at like 6 a.m. or something to start wearing this time off. There's 22 hours of it, so it's unlikely, but I'm starting to think if I could time sleep properly or something, I don't know. I've got 11 days to wear off. We'll think about it. I'm going to try as hard as I can to get as much of this done. I'm hoping, because I've got like, what, 21 hours from now when the next stream starts, right? If I didn't sleep, I'd get the 22 hours in, and there'd be 1 hour at the start of tomorrow's stream, right? But I obviously need to sleep in real life, but I also need to sleep in game, which skips time as well. It might be possible. I'm just going to have to no-life it. But I have to sleep in game, Pat, don't forget, which is about a third of every day. Still tight though, isn't it? I'll try. I'll try. If not, though, we're back in KCD, and then KCD on Friday. Fucking hell. Thank you all for being here, though. I appreciate the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything. I apologise the schedule's slightly messed up, but it's not a bad second option, right? You're all very lovely. Tomorrow, then, the next KCD stream, I will be, we're going to do the assault on Talmberg's armoury. But, otherwise, I'll be back in My Summer Car tomorrow, if the planets align, and we can get on with that playthrough. However, you're all very lovely. If you stay on the platform, look out for Cheeky, look out for Shaggy Dan, look out for Chaz, look out for Alkirion and Siddles and Chrisman and Slops and who else? You know all the people that streaming this awful place. I'm getting out of here. Mindrake, congratulations. Orange's good work. Let's keep it up. But for now, Eric's already got me prepped to final word, so I will say Bear, Pat, Eric, Radway, Shaggy Dan, Mindrake, Trim, Satan, Polar Azar, Kepler, Alkirion, and everybody else. You're all very lovely. But the final word is... all hail shit Henry. No, he's alright, is he?
You stinky little bitch.